Hello everybody! Welcome to today's Beacons Aura stream. We are glad you are with us and joining us today. Glad to be back another Sunday. So that's good. We hope you're all doing well. We're gonna get all situated here. We're giving a little extra time to Kelly because she's having some technical difficulties. But that's okay. We're going to work through it, right, guys? Okay, we're working on it. We're getting it. But we're going to start with an announcement quick from Rachel.
Okay. Well, I'll try to start the announcement. So we're doing a 50 followers giveaway. So once we get to 50 followers, we'll do a raffle of everybody that is in our following list, and whoever wins gets a free headshot commission from me. I do a lot of different commissions. I do the ones that you see on the screen here of all the characters. So I can do a commission of your D&D character or a video game character or a view or whatever it is that you would want. So yeah, just if you even sharing and getting more followers, we can get there faster, and then maybe you can win one. The end.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. We're getting close, so I'm definitely getting close. If you want to get in there, be sure to get in there as soon as you can. Because today's starting off with some combat, I'm going to say again thank you to Arcane Anthems for providing free RPG music that we're going to be using throughout our stream here. So if you do go over and check that out, and you want to support him, you can find a Patreon page, and you can head over there and support him that way. And I mean, just give him some love for what he does. So that's it for announcements for today. So if you guys are ready, we can get into this combat. Are you guys all set for that?
Well, I'm sure we got more announcements, right? Yeah.
I'm ready.
Who's got an announcement? Who's got an announcement to delay this as much as possible?
I don't want to die. That's my announcement.
Mine too, actually. A second time.
Well, we'll see what happens here. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it. I'll do a quick recap, give you some more time to wait until the battle begins. But last time we were together last week, we had you guys. You met all together finally for the first time at Spire Tower. You all met with Mr. Shaw and discussed a mission that he had for you to embark on. So three of you found out about two scavengers who had gone missing, who Shaw had some dealings with in his times. One is named Calvin and the other is named Melinda. And they both had gone missing. They did not report in the night before. So Shaw has become worried about them and is sending you three as his team to go and investigate what has happened to them. So you departed the city and went out into the outskirts, which is kind of the wild area. It's pretty risky out there. You never know what you can find. And in your time out there, through the wild and the overgrowthness of it all, you met a nice old woman named Helen, and you had some tea with her, except for Raya, who was always suspicious of tea and did not want any.
I don't take free things.
And you met her, had some tea, and talked a little bit about her past. She apparently has been here the entire time since the event that has happened that made it so everyone was inside the beacon. And she also passed on some knowledge to you about the area, what was going on, some rumors she heard, and just kind of mentioned something about how there was dangers to the south. So you thought that's the way you want to go. Continue searching for Calvin and Melinda. And you headed south, continuing your journey throughout the day until the sun was about setting, where you found an overturned wheelbarrow with various pieces of technology that were inside of it, and as you investigated it, you discovered a bit of blood that was located nearby, which led to a house. You snuck inside and opened a door and saw a body on the ground that was being eaten by some Dractos that caught the movement of the door and your presence in the doorway, and they hissed at you and prepared to attack. So we're gonna start off with rolling initiative, everybody.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be bad? I don't. Maybe I should be not so negative. Let's be positive, everyone.
Yes. I mean, this is session 5, right? I can't just murder
one,
everybody.
So my positivity just bit me straight in the face. So 1 plus 2, so I got 3.
3, yay. Okay.
She just trips immediately.
Brennan, what'd you get?
18.
18, that's pretty good. And Karis?
Yeah.
I got 11.
11. I rolled a 20 for the Dractos. So...
Oh, of course.
So...
This is why we should always be negative, everyone. Always. That way you're pleasantly surprised when it goes well.
So we'll see what happens here. Okay. So yeah, the Dractos all hiss at you as you enter the area. And Karis, you were at the front of the line, leading the way, following the blood trail. So they spot you first, and there are a couple that just kind of charge in, flying, flapping their wings over at you. So there's 4 attacks that are coming your way from 4 attacks from them, as they just kind of swarm you at the door. So let's find out how this goes.
Goodness gracious.
Almost lost my die there. Okay. First attack
It's
is...
a 1. If you lose it.
What?
First attack.
If you lose the die, it's a 1.
First attack is a natural 20.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay, can you get different die, actually?
What's the total?
Can you change it out?
The total, 22.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then it's just
But it's a natural 20, so it hits.
Sure. Okay.
Still hits, yeah.
So that's the bite attack that this one comes at you, and it's going to come at you with a claw attack as well. That one's only a 6, though.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay. So with that bite, it just lunges in at you, and right at your leg, it bites in for 11 damage.
Oh my.
Is that like all your...
I have 6.
So it just munches right in on your leg, but it goes in for a claw, and you pull back with your leg just in time to avoid the claw coming in and just potentially putting you on the ground. The second Dracto slides in and goes for your face and a bite on your neck. It's a 19 to hit.
Okay. I guess I'll do shield so it doesn't hit me.
Okay. So you quickly react and throw your shield up, and this black energy just goes and flashes in its face as it bounces off of you. It's going to take a swipe with its claw at you, though, as it recoils from the special armor. So your AC has gone up to what now? 20.
20? Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's only a 19. So mage armor saves you again as the shield collides there again. Second one misses both of them. So third Dracto comes in, going for your shoulder. That's a 7 on the bite, so that one misses as you move out of the way, and its claw as well. It just is having difficulty getting around the other 2 that are there, flying in there. And the fourth one moves in. It's a 5 and a 14, so a couple misses there as well. So yeah, that was a crazy first round though. That first one got your leg, and you're just feeling awful pain just surging through your leg right now. The other ones are in the room somewhere else. Just one still working on the body, eating it, and that's it for your turn. The Dracula's turn. Pretty good first round there, guys. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Renan, you're up next.
You hear from the back of the row. Probably like screaming every time you get bit. Like, oh, be careful, watch out, oh my god. we're in a single file line though, right? We can't I obviously can't move anywhere.
You can move
moment,
through
right?
spaces that through your ally spaces that all count as 2 though with how tight it is.
I wouldn't be able to stay in someone's space, so there'd be nowhere I could go.
You can't end
right?
your turn there, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say though, with how
Okay.
small they are though, you could move diagonally into one of those spaces on either side of the Dractos though.
Yeah.
Through the doorway, just kind of swipe right through there diagonally.
Yeah.
So if you got up, you can move left or right.
Okay, cool. That works. As Renan's kind of just like, are you guys okay? And he like grabs his little necklace that kind of has like the religious symbol, and he's like, protect us, protect us, protect us, protect us, and he's gonna cast bless on the 3 of us.
All right.
And you guys get an extra D4
Yes.
for attacks and saving throws.
Oh. Thank
Then
you. We
he is
need it.
going to, if I can, move up here and then go to the right. And way to the right.
Awesome. Okay.
I mean, I have dark vision too. I don't know if I'd be able to see a little bit better, but I can't see
Yeah,
too well.
same.
You guys having trouble seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see if I can change that
I
for
can
you.
see just enough if need be. Yeah. I can see the 4 at least. Yeah. Cool. He's just gonna get up there to try and like take some attention away from Paris.
All right.
He's not eaten alive.
Sounds good.
He's kind of like swiping away at him with one hand, but not really like fully defending himself. Yeah.
Okay. So you have bless up, concentration. So, all right. Karis, your turn.
Okay. I will. Yeah. We were pretty surprised by these, so she's like, "Whoa! Oh! What's going on?" And she will just kind of more as a reflex than anything else. She'll just shoot out the Ray of Frost cantrip at. Can I ping on this one still? I don't think I can.
I think there's, if you right click on it, you can do the bottom right and it targets it, or bottom left it targets it.
Okay, it's not working, but I'll do the one right in front of me to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, for that.
Sounds good.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely. I think I hit. I got a 23 with
Yeah,
plus.
that will definitely hit.
Okay. Damage is 1.
1,
Yep.
and it's cold damage.
It's cold damage, and the speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of the next turn.
Okay. So yeah, you blast this thing, and it just kind of, you watch as the ice crystals go across it, but I mean, it's not a ton of damage. All right. Is that up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm in the back here, aren't I? I can't see super well, but
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
back.
you're a human, you can't see. So you're kind of having a lot of difficulty. You'll be at disadvantage with the darkness right now.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's see. Is there any? I guess can I like hold my move until like something, if it comes near me or comes near like.
You can hold an
okay,
action
so
if you want to. Yeah.
I'll hold an action. I'll kind of have my like daggers at the ready, like, ready to swipe into the darkness. Because I feel like I can't. I don't want to just since I'm in the back too. I don't want to just throw daggers and see what happens. That seems irresponsible.
Okay, so you're gonna hold until something is close to you.
Yes, or I guess how far do I have to be to attack?
You need to be within 5 feet of it. So you have to be
So
in
can I
an
attack
adjacent square or
since Karis
diagonal.
is in front of me. Okay, if Karis is in front of me, if one of them goes to attack her, can I attack, or is that not
No, it's too far away.
too far? Okay, I guess if it comes near me, then I'll be ready to attack.
Okay. So you're gonna stay
Can
there.
Can I hold an action and do a movement? Is that a thing?
You can move right now and then hold your action.
Okay, can I move just next to Karis to kind of like help, you know, divide up the damage? Is that possible? Can we move next to each other?
Like, do you want to move up towards where, like, opposite Mithranon?
I don't know. I literally can only see Karis right in front of me. That's it. So I can't tell where even Mithron is.
Okay. So
Can I?
you can either go into the room and try to find a spot off that way, or you can't end in the same space as Karis, though.
Okay, can I move into? I'll move into the room.
Okay, so you want to move up,
Yeah. Can I move?
and then move to the left, I guess, one, because Renan's there.
Oh. Dude. Okay. Oh yeah. Look.
There you go.
Can't
So
see
you
anything
kind of
still. Okay.
jet to the left real quick. Do you want to attack now, or do you want to still hold your action?
Can I see them now?
Yeah, you see them all
Got it.
right there. They're all kind of swarming right at the entry to the door.
Okay. I will do that, and then with my level 2, didn't I get an extra attack, right?
No. You have a cunning
I got
action.
my bonus action. Okay. I will just attack with one of my daggers then and just see how that goes with the closest one to me.
Okay.
Oh, let's hope I do better. Okay, and you said it in Mithranon's his spell he did on us. Is that just for saving throws? Or do
You add a d4 to your attacks. So right now you have a whole bunch of stuff going on. You would be advantaged because you're flanking and with Mithranon.
Okay.
But you're at disadvantage because it's dark. So you're gonna have a straight roll and you're gonna add a d4 to it.
Okay, so just my roll's fine since the advantage and disadvantage got canceled out, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so just d4. Oh, 4, baby. Okay, so we have a 16 plus 2. So I have 18 to attack. Is that
18 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Woo! Okay. And now...
And with an ally within 5 feet, you get sneak attack in it too.
Sneak it? Okay, can I do sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay, just 1d6 then. Is it just, sorry, the daggers, is it just 1d6 that I'm attacking with, or am I missing anything?
What?
Sneak attack? Is it, sorry, with the daggers and sneak attack, is it just 1d6 that I'm rolling? That's it?
Yep, 1d6.
Okay. Oh, come on, please don't be 1.
And then the D4 for the dagger, right?
Yeah.
D4 for dagger, D6 for sneak attack.
Oh, do both. Okay, so I got a 5 for the sneak attack, and then for the dagger, I got 4.
Nice.
Hit that
So
Add your modifier as well.
button. I don't. Oh,
Your
just
dex.
the my dex. Okay.
yeah, did you add that in when you did it?
No, do I add them both to the attacks? Sorry, I've never played a rogue before. I don't know if that's
So you add your weapon damage is the d4,
yeah.
and you add your dexterity modifier into that attack as well.
Oh, to both of them?
To
The dagger.
No.
your dagger
Sneak
attack.
Dagger attack. Okay, in that case, it'd be 6 plus 5, so 11.
Okay.
Nice.
So you swing out with this dagger, kind of hoping you don't slash into anybody because you can't see super well, but you see just enough to be able to get in there, and you do like skewer right through one of these, and it is gone. You take out one of these Dractos.
Oh, she's so cool.
Very
Trying to be
nice.
cool and calm, secretly panicking.
Our leader has saved us.
Just sweating.
All right, back up to the top of the round though. We got the Dractos starting this off. So the one that just got shot by you, Karis, its eyes are still trained on you. It's mad that you shot it. Oh yeah, you should have rolled a disadvantage, I think.
No, I have dark vision, Marky.
Yeah, but you're within 5 feet.
Oh.
It's a ranged attack. Well, it's okay for this one. But, anyways, that one attacks you again. Still angry. It bit on your leg. It's just going crazy. But it's only an 8 this time.
Yeah.
And the claw is a 19.
So is my shield still up, or did it go away at their turn, or does it go away at the end of my next turn?
I believe that goes until your next turn. Let me double check that real quick.
You can tell we're all playing brand new classes.
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah. Sorry.
Until
Well,
the
it's like,
start
yeah,
of
there's-
your
Oh.
next turn. So it would have ended right at the beginning of your next turn.
So I don't have it anymore?
It's gone, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will do shield again.
Okay, so your shield again just deflects away that Dracto's claw attack, and you're okay. There is another one right by you that's going to come for you again, Karis. Second attack on you is a 10 and a 6. So those
Okay.
both miss you. Renan, there's one that is floating around, and it sees you kind of moving through that space, and it decides it's going to try to get a meal out of you. And the second one flies in towards you to come attack you. So you get 2 attacks coming in. First one is a 14.
That's my armor class.
And then the claw is a 20 total.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. So this one flies in, and it latches its teeth down onto your exposed arm for 4 damage.
Okay.
And then it just digs in the claws it has for 6 more damage on top of that.
Okay.
The second one that saw you move into the room flew in and it's going for your legs, trying to take you out that way. That's a 9 and a 19. So
19 hits.
just
Yep.
the claws will get you this time. And that is going to be 6 more damage.
That's gracious. He's looking a little rough. Pretty rough, actually.
And Raya, there's one that was perched on the back of the bed that's in there, that broken bed, and it flies in to come attack you. This
How's
one
it do?
is going to roll an 11 for its bite and a 12 for its claw.
Okay, 11 does not hit, but 12 does.
12 is your AC, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your dex modifier?
2.
Didn't we give you armor last time?
Oh, did I not change that? I don't know. Let me see. Is it better? Do I have better AC? Please tell me I do.
I think we gave you, was it a +1 plus your dex? A 1 plus your dex?
Oh, I don't know.
So I think you're
Okay, so
you're at 13.
13.
I
Well
think
then,
that's where
none
we're
of
at.
them
So
hit.
you're just okay.
What a loser. He missed. Okay.
Let me double check one thing, but I think that's the case.
Let's just say it's the case. Continue.
We'll just go with that for now. You got a little bit of armor. It's 11 plus your dex, which makes it 13. I think that's what happened last
perfect.
time, but
Okay.
maybe other people know better.
Okay.
Okay. That is the end of the Dracto's turn. Renan, it's your turn.
Oh man. From his perspective, how bad does Karis and Raya look, health-wise?
I mean, I think
Anyone
Raya's
else looking
totally
pretty rough?
fine right now.
Okay. Kara's got like a swipe in.
Yeah. Karis is probably like kind of slouching over pretty bad because she got them on her leg.
She's definitely favoring one of her legs right now. It's looking pretty bloody.
Ooh, this is toughy. Okay. Alright, shoot. He's gonna have to cast Cure Wounds on himself. Yeah,
Okay.
do that. So that'd be 1d8 plus 3. Oh, 5 plus 3, so that's 8.
All right. So you emit this bit of glow that just heals up your wounds, and you guys almost feel like you're basking in some moonlight for a second there.
Love it. Yeah, it's pretty much all he has. So, I'll just, go, yeah, just kind of continue just holding there, trying to distract people.
All right. Sounds good. Karis, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to use my new sorcery points ability where I can use a bonus action to convert sorcery points into an extra spell slot. A first level one, which means I use both my sorcery points. And for my action, I would like to cast Chaos Bolts.
All right.
That sounds like fun.
It's pretty crazy.
Good time.
Is that a ranged one?
It is ranged, so I'll take care of the one in front of Mithranon kind of far away.
Okay, so you're going to shoot through people?
Through these Dractos, yeah.
Okay. So you kind of spot the one that's over attacking your friend Renan, and you just kind of peer through there, and you're going to fire off your attack. So go ahead and roll for your attack.
Okay. So 19.
All right, that will hit.
All right, so now I roll 2d8s to figure out what the damage is, the type of damage. I mean. Okay, so I can choose either acid or psychic. Let's go psychic. That sounds fun.
Oh, okay. So how much damage total?
So it's 10 just like blunt force damage, or not force damage, but it's like magic damage, I guess. And oh no, never mind. I don't know what the d6 is. I guess all of it's psychic damage. And so 16 total.
Okay. So this is the first time you ever cast this, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of instinctually go for your Frosty Ray movements, but you feel those lines on your wrist begin to move your hands in a new way, almost like showing you something new. And you move your hands and you're kind of in shock of what's happening, and then suddenly there's a burst that just emits from your hand, but you can't even see it. You just feel its energy fire out towards that Dracto, and you watch as, just for a second, it raises its hands to its head and its head explodes.
Yeah, I think Karis also screamed, like, what?
We all kind of what just
I think
happened?
Renan freezes and goes quiet as it just splatters on his face.
Yeah, there's definitely a little burst of blood that happens right next to you.
Ew.
Oh, that's so gross.
But that one's gone, so
Oh my god. Yep, that's my turn.
there you go. Raya, it's your turn.
So I may just, can I just do the stab thing again in the dark? Can I just sneak it in again? That worked well the first time.
Are you gonna attack another one in that cluster in the middle there?
Yeah, did I kill the one that, I didn't kill that one, did I?
You did kill that one. You totally
Oh,
skewered
I
it.
I missed that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just, am I close enough to one where I can see it, kind of? Or can I step forward?
I mean, you can sort of see it. It's a little dark, but you can still make out enough of the room
Okay.
that you can somewhat see it. So if you
Yeah,
attack
like
one in
I
that
had
cluster, you just roll a straight roll.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, I forgot all my modifiers. So it's plus. So no advantage, straight roll.
Straight roll, and it's your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. So 16 to hit.
16 to hit will hit.
Woo! Okay. And then we'll do the sneak attack again as well. So I do, and obviously dagger. So that's 4 for the dagger, and then for the sneak attack, and that's plus my dexterity. Oh, so I got a 1 for the sneak attack. That's fine.
So how much total?
Um,
Is that 5? Total?
yeah,
Okay.
5.
So you're going for that one in the middle there?
Yeah, the one by closest to Karis.
Okay, yeah. So you
Stab him.
you slice right down into that one and completely cut through him, and he falls down to the ground limply. He
We're
is
doing
no
good, you guys.
more.
I'm back to positivity. We're doing great.
She's feeling good. She's killing.
Went down to
feeling
3
great.
hit points. Red's not
After rolling that
feeling
one, I
it.
really didn't know what was gonna happen.
Anything else you want to do?
Can I move in like closer to the one like the one that's like move a step closer, like to the one that's in front of Karis?
You're within the distance.
I'm
It's just
within.
kind of flying around in that whole space.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Then I'm good. I'm good here.
Okay. Back up to the top of that round. Rakdos are going again. So there's going to be one attack for each of you right now. So we'll start with Karis. The bite first is a 5.
Nope.
And the claw is an 18.
Yeah, that hits me.
Alright. So it's diving in with its 2 claws. Ooh, that's 8 damage.
Ooh, okay, I gotta roll Strength of the Grave.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So it's a charisma save. I have to make a 13.
13, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I made it.
Okay,
I got
easy.
a 23.
Oh, easy.
Nice.
So again, you feel as these 2 claws just kind of slice into you, and you feel yourself going down. This energy just swirls around you and picks you back up to your feet. Hair kind of blows out, and you're back on your feet, still fighting though, just barely holding on.
Okay, she's definitely bleeding, but as she comes back up, she looks at Ryan. She's like, "See, I told you I could do it."
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of blood. Just like a few drops are slowly oozing out of you.
You're right. I'm not bleeding hardly at all. You're correct.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Just a few little puddles or little spots that are growing slowly as it just kind of slowly leaks out.
That's a lot.
Stains.
No, it's just a tiny bit, little
Yeah.
drop.
Okay.
This red is covered in Dracto and his own blood.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on over there.
The next one is going to attack you, Renan.
Oh, Kadoki.
17 on the bite. And a 6 on the claws. So
Bite hits.
that's
Ouch.
going to be 6 more damage to you as it bites into your neck and just shakes its head and attacks you.
Good thing I cured myself.
Yes, it is. And then Raya, that last one, is going to attempt to attack you. It kind of like lunges onto the top of your back and just grabs for you, trying to dig its claws into your neck and bite into you.
Okay. How's it do?
It does a 20 for the bite
Okay, well, that hits.
and a 16 for the claws.
So both of them hit, you know.
Okay.
Positivity's failing me again.
So it bites you and it just goes right into your neck, and you feel it dig in for 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the 2 claws just kind of dig around the front and try to just rip your throat out for 7
Ew.
more damage.
Oh, okay, I'm not looking so hot anymore, guys. I have 3 health.
Okay, Renan, it's your turn.
I am bloody. I'll just say, there are puddles of blood next to me.
There are pools of blood.
There are puddles of blood.
Yeah. Do we all get a turn before they go again, though, right?
They just had
I
their
mean,
turn,
but,
so.
Yeah, they just had their turn, yeah. Oh, man. Renan's gonna go for the offensive this turn, because he's...
Whoa!
Oh, yeah,
go
can you give
for
me
it.
a concentration check, too, for that last damage?
Oh, yeah. Yep, good call.
Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, oh, Bless just fell.
Okay, Bless is gone, guys.
Okay.
Yup. I don't feel so
I
great
needed
anymore. Oh, man. Because he can't heal everybody.
We all have that thing
Yeah.
Helen gave us too.
That's
Remember
true.
it.
I forgot about that. What is that? That's still an action to take, though, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah, if you're going to pop that in your mouth, it's going to be an action.
I'm gonna go swing at the one right in front of me with his katana.
All right. Your blade draws
That's with-
from its sheath. Go for it.
With advantage for flanking.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to you for this.
12 and a 14.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice. I'll just be straight up damage. So just 3 + 1. It's pretty bad. So 4.
4 damage. Okay. So you swing down and it just tries to dodge all the way just enough, and it hits it, but doesn't take it down. But it is seriously wounded right now.
Yeah, and then I think he'll move diagonally here.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll go here for now.
Sounds good.
That's his turn.
Karis, you're up.
Okay. So I'll do. She may not even look. I mean, she looks scared, but I think she may not even look quite as alarmed as maybe she should, because at this point she thinks that she'll just never go down. Her magic.
Yeah.
She's like, I could do this all day, and then she will do poison spray, which it's not a ranged one.
Okay. How far
So-
does that reach?
You can see within range. A creature you can see within range, the range is 10 feet.
Okay.
And it comes from your palm. So, it's... I would assume then it would just be what creature I pick, then. Or the creature in the square.
Yep, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah. So which one are you targeting?
I'll do the one directly in front of me.
Okay. So yeah, you release your hand quick.
20! Natural 20!
Well, it doesn't. You don't make a roll, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wasted natural 20.
That's the saddest
I'm sorry.
in the entire world.
So sorry, but it makes a Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw.
you're right.
One on Constitution saving throw.
It rolled an 8. So.
Yeah, it fails.
All right. Go ahead and roll some damage for it.
Okay, 5.
5 damage. It's poison damage.
Yes.
Okay. You bring your hands around. You release this puff of air right there in front of it. It just flies through. It does not look like it is phased at all.
Oh
Oh no.
no! Dang it!
Oh.
It is completely unfazed. All right. Raya, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I obviously don't have any, like, way to heal myself, do I? I'm used to being a paladin, and so I'm like...
I mean, you do have that tablet that Helen gave you, but that's... You don't know what that does yet, so...
Okay, we're gonna just leave that. I guess I'll just keep stabbing, you know? What
Okay.
else am I supposed to do? So, I'll try again, and I'm at disadvantage.
No, you still have allies within 5 feet of the two in the middle. If you go for the one that's
Okay.
kind of off towards the wall there, the behind you one...
No.
That
we'll,
one-
We'll go to the one that I will have to have a disadvantage on.
Okay,
So the regular one I can see.
so which one in the middle do you want to go for? Top or bottom?
We'll do bottom. Why
Okay. Go for it. Roll your attack.
not? I have, let's see. I have 14. And I'm sorry, do I have the, I don't have the,
Bless is gone, so you don't have
Bless is gone.
D4 anymore.
14?
14 will hit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And can I do, and do I have a limit on how many times I can do sneak attack? Or is it just whenever I want?
Once per round.
Cool. All right, we're gonna do sneak attack again and regular old stabbing.
Go for
Just
it.
your average stabbing.
Just an average stabbing.
Okay, 4 for the dagger, and 4 for the sneak attack. So 8.
Nice.
Great. Nice.
It-
So you just stare down this one that's been attacking your friend, almost just kind of like sneering at her as this puff of poisonous cloud does nothing to it, and then you just extend your arm straight through its head, and the dagger just right through, and it just falls limply on the end of your blade. You shake it
That's
off
right.
onto the ground. It is no more.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. Am I still? I can still hit the other one, right? I'm still within range.
Yeah, they're all within 5 feet of you. So
Yeah,
You were within
I'm
range
good
of
then.
them. okay.
I'm still pretty like bloody. I'm just sitting my pools of blood. That's it.
It is the Dractos' turns then. That one is going to continue to train its eye on you, Renan. So here's the bite first. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And the claw is a 6. So So it comes in with its bite first. 1 damage.
Oh, thank God.
Are you up?
I was holding my breath.
So it just barely gets in there, trying to rip your throat out a little bit with its teeth, but it's not getting a good thing as you're just kind of moving your head away instinctually, trying to stay away from it.
I'll stay up for my friends.
Raya, the other one's coming for you.
Only 3 health left.
And first attack with a bite is a 17 to hit.
Okay, fine, it hit. I'm dead, basically.
Okay, so it goes for a bite real quick on you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 6 damage.
Yeah, I'm dead. So I'm down.
So this one is still...
dead.
Not dead, but like I'm definitely unconscious. I'm lying now in my pool of blood. So.
This one is just on your back of your neck, still biting into the back of your neck, and you watch now as it continues to just go towards the back of her neck and bite into it, and you watch as Raya falls to her knees and limply onto the ground, face down.
Pathetically.
Ryan, no.
This one is then gonna take its claw and try to claw out your throat, and that's 2 failures on a death saves right there.
Whoa!
Are you trying to kill me?
Hey.
That Dracto's definitely trying to kill you.
Death save.
Yes,
Okay.
no.
So now I only have 1.
You're 1 death fail away from death, so. Okay, Ryan, it's your turn.
Yeah, he just dives on top of Raya, like pushing the Dracto off, and is gonna like put his hand right there on like her throat where it's been scratched.
Okay.
He's gonna pump a cure wounds into her.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
Come on, 8.
Oh. Thank God.
So no,
No, it wasn't
not a
8.
1.
Oh, man.
That was a
Am I-
hopeful 8 with a 1, and then plus 3, so 4.
You got 4 health back,
We have 4.
and all your death fails are reset now, so you're good.
I have 1 HP. That's
You have
better than
4
me.
HP.
No. 4? Oh,
4
I thought it was
4
okay,
HP.
never mind. Okay, perfect.
So you just watched as the world went black for a second, and you kind of just wake up face down on the ground with blood just kind of pooling around your chin, and you're like, "What is going on here?" But you have this hand around your neck, just kind of with this glow that's emanating from it, and you just feel like your neck is being a little stitched back together.
Okay.
All right.
I feel not awful right now.
That was weird. Don't let us die. Raya, kill him.
Anything else you want to do, Brennan?
That's all he has to do. He has nothing else he can do right now.
Okay, Karis, your turn.
Okay. So there's a Dracto. I'll get the Dracto on top of her since it, is mean.
So the one off kind of farther away from you?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing?
Frosty Ray.
All right. So you focus yourself back in on that Frosty Ray. Go ahead, roll your attack.
Okay. I think I missed. I got a 7.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Dang it.
So it's just bouncing around on her back. It kind of flies up into the air, and you just can't track on it in your panic. Oh, man. Okay.
Can I use a bonus action to take the green thing? Or is that a full action?
Since you're giving it to yourself, I'll let you do it as a bonus action. Just kind of
Okay.
pop it in your mouth and chew it real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We can take those as bonus actions?
I'll let you do that one as a bonus action, just because it's pretty low impact. So it's like chewing gum.
Good to know.
So
Oh.
Good to know. Good to know.
you get a D4 plus 1.
Okay.
And this increases your temporary hit point. Like it's like temporary hit points that go up. So
Okay.
it increases your max by whatever you roll.
Okay. Okay. I have 4 now.
Awesome. Okay.
Yay, us low health people. We got the red screen.
Oh, yeah.
Raya, it's your turn. You just come back from darkness. What are you gonna do?
Sputtering. Okay, I'm going to probably. Is it still on my back, or is it kind of just near me?
It's flying right now nearby you. You can hear the wings flapping, and there's one that's right in front of you too.
I'm gonna get the one that attacked me. Can I like try and stab at it? Can I see it, or is it kind of out of sight?
It's still a little difficult to see with the darkness of the room, but you do have a friend who's kind of keeping it pinned in a little bit, so you just gonna have a straight roll with it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. Oh, we got a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
And then we're gonna do against sneak attack again because why not? So regular dagger.
Kill it.
Okay, we got regular dagger. We got 4 + 2, so 6. And sneak attack, we
Nice.
get 3.
Nice.
Good work.
So you just rise to your feet. You just get up, breathing angrily as there's blood just covering you right now. You just turn and just slice through him with your dagger, and he just falls down to the ground in 2 pieces, dead.
Okay.
One remains.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That one is. It's seeing weakness probably the most in Raya right now, just because of how she was on the ground. But I'll just roll. I'm gonna just roll for it. See what attacks. There's 3 of you, so 1 and 2 is gonna be running. 3, 4 is Raya, and 4, 5, 6 is Karis. It's a 3, so it's coming for you, Raya.
That's fine. I understand. I would too, honestly.
So just having this discussion.
It flies over a
Get it,
bit
it's
towards
okay.
you, goes in for a bite. That is a 21 to hit.
That definitely
Jeez.
hits. So I'm gonna be down again, everyone.
3
Just
damage.
so we know. So that's oh, I had 4 HP.
And then it's got its claw attack.
Oh, okay.
It raises its claw up in the darkness with a 16 to
Roller
hit.
coaster right now.
Okay, that hits. That's my damage.
And that's 4 damage, so you're down again.
Okay. And immediately back in my pool of blood.
Raya.
So I'm like the weakest, strongest person that is in the team currently.
I
So
mean-
I'm definitely I'm the lamest. so I
Welcome
also
to being a
attack.
rogue.
You've sliced through so many of these, but they have been slicing through you too. So that's just how it works out.
I am the lamest, but I have dealt a lot of damage. So there's
Yeah.
All right,
You know?
Brendan,
You
you
win
watch
some of
as
this
Brendan, you watch as Raya falls again. This other one is just biting into her again. What are you
just
gonna,
immediately.
what are you gonna do?
I think he's gonna swing out with his katana to try and take out this last one, and
Okay.
he can deal with his friends afterwards.
All
Hopefully.
right. So straight roll.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't be able to move first. 17.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
6 + 1, so 7.
So you bring your katana through and just slice right through the wings as they like extend from his back, and just falls to the ground limply. And you just bring your sword down one more time just to slice its head off as it's lying there prone on the ground. It shrieks out in horror, seeing your blade come down, and it stills itself and is no more.
Are we out of combat, or are we still in combat rotations?
There is no immediate threat right now, so.
If we're out of rotation, because I don't have any actions left, but he'd probably drop his sword and lay on hands if he can.
Tend to your dead.
Yeah, tend to the dead.
Yeah. I mean, she's not in any immediate threat of dying on this turn, so yeah, you take a moment to put your hand on her. Go ahead. You can pump some lay on hands into her.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go 5
Okay.
points.
Thank you. I'm up.
So seeing that she's kind of starting to stir, like Karis will kind of limp over to this person, and I want to check and see, like, hey, are you alive? Hey, and even see who it is.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh,
They look really
I'll shoot up dancing lights to get some light in here
Okay.
after the fight.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you can't see.
I can see 12.
Let me put out some light from you. How's that?
Yay!
Sorry, Raya, I forgot you couldn't see in here.
What?
I got 12 mark.
Okay. So yeah, lights up the room, so you guys can all see much better now. Yeah, Raya, you're on the ground, slowly trying to get up, and Karis, you run over to check the body real quick and begin inspecting it. As you get close, this is a pretty big mess. I mean, the Dractos clearly have been feeding on whoever this is for a while. There's a lot of just pieces of flesh torn away, and it's looking pretty rough. The thing that stands out to you the most, though, is as you look at this body and just kind of inspect it real quick, you can tell it's male.
Ooh, I breathe a sigh of relief. If I can see it, but I can't.
You see it has brown hair, and just the inspection of it, it looks like a lot of its clothes has kind of been torn open in some way. And you look into some of these wounds as you're inspecting it, and you don't see any bones.
What?
Like, now that you look at it too, you just inspect it a little closer as you realize you don't see like an arm bone when you look at its arm where it's sliced open. There's no bone there. And then you look at its skull, and it looks almost like it's deflated, and you get closer, and it just is skin. There's no bone, no skull inside its head.
But it looks like a genuine person.
It looks like a person. It's meat of a person. It's muscle. There's organs inside of it, but it looks like there's no bones.
What the heck? So does the description match that one guy? Does he have goggles?
You look around, and over in the corner of the room, it looks like there's some things that were chucked over, and that does include a pair of goggles.
Oh no.
Aw. Okay, so I guess like she kind of runs over to see if maybe this person's alive, and then the more she's looking, she's more like, okay, this is really gross. What the heck? What? I don't understand. What? Right? Is it normal for people not to have bones? When what? And that's basically what you hear coming from her direction.
Oh God, it's been filleted. What do I do to fish? It's been deboned.
What?
Brennan, why don't you give me an investigation check as well, real quick?
So that's what she said. He got a 3.
Okay. I'll give you an advantage because of your history with fish. So give me an advantage.
Fish history investigation.
My specific
10.
fish history.
10. Okay. I mean, just looking at it, you feel like somebody deboned this. It wasn't the Dractos with their claws that did this. The wounds are completely different. It looks like some sort of knife was used to slice this person open to get the bones.
Okay, so it's not part of an animalistic attack. It's someone surgically did this, or just like what he does with a fish.
Yeah, it reminds you a lot of that.
To it.
Like somebody intentionally took bones out of this.
He kind of like opens the flap with his katana and then just turns away. He's like, yeah, no, that's gross. And specifically did that to him.
What do you mean? What is that supposed to? Who would do? She's panicking.
I think Ren would, at this moment, kind of just like try and put one hand on Kara's to calm her down a little bit, but look over at Raya. Ooh. Okay.
I'm fine. Do I feel like generally better? I guess like a little bit. I still.
You're probably feeling some pain still.
Just laugh. Okay. Because I'm like hobbling over. I can obviously see it's not like my sister, right? I can tell it's like just.
Yeah, hair color is different, even though it's soaked in blood. You can tell it's not blonde.
Okay. So I breathe a sigh of relief, but I also like. Can I go over and examine it too? Can I just see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Investigation. You said.
Yep.
Investigation. 15. So
Okay.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, as you look in there, you can definitely see like obvious pieces of the skin that have been cut, and it's really clean. It's not like a tearing or anything like that. It's like a clean cut, like something intentionally used some sort of sharp object to slice into this individual and take the bones out.
Have I heard anything about that on the streets? No.
You can give me a history roll.
Okay. Oh, we got a 19, folks. Hold on, let me see what I got for. I don't know what my history is. Plus 3. 22.
So
Not bad.
you would have heard a rumor about one individual who was found like near the edge of the city, kind of close to where you lived, that was found to be in a very similar situation, and it just was like a overheard thing that one of the skull crushers was talking about, how they found this body with no bones.
But I don't know anything about, like, they never speculated about what happened, or...
You don't know of anybody
anything
who
like
was
that.
ever caught for it or the cause of it or anything, but you've heard about this
Okay.
once before.
So I guess I'll tell them. There was a body outside the city found like this, but no one really ever figured out why the bones were missing. I don't know. I feel like this is weird.
Really weird. Intentionally did this.
I don't know what purpose they need bones for and just leave the body. And Mark, do they look like surgical cuts, or like they're very like precise? You said.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it was done with something sharp enough to make pretty clean cuts, and they're all in places that look to be pretty optimal places to pull out bones. So
Skull's there though, like skull, spinal cord. That's all there,
no,
or that's gone.
skull and
Skull's
spinal
gone?
cord, rib cage, leg bones, arm bones, all gone.
Oh.
This
Even
is
all the finger and toe bones. A lot of bones.
yeah, it's just gone. Like there's
Okay.
a slice down each hand, like each finger in the hand that just leaves it open. And it's hard to see a lot because of how many Dractos were feasting on this and just tearing away bits of flesh. But when you really get close, you can see evidence of that.
Okay.
So you said there was stuff thrown around the room,
It looks like
right?
there's a pack and some goggles that were thrown into the corner over there, along with like a few pieces of scraps of clothing thrown into the corner nearby.
Can I go look at those? Like, I kind of straighten and I just sort of intentionally don't look at it again and goes, okay, maybe there's something here that can show us where your sister is or something. And I immediately like go over and start digging through it
Okay.
a little frantically.
So you can give me another investigation roll.
Ooh, 20 total.
Ooh.
Nice. So you dig through this. You do find what looks to be like a map that's sectioned off in different areas with some X's in it, looking like almost it indicates what places they've gone through. So it's a map of the neighborhood. You find a cell phone that's similar to the one you have, and you find just like some bottles of water. You do find 2 more health tablets in this pack as well.
Oh.
Can I actually take one of those health tablets? Because I need one.
Do you say that or?
Both.
I have mine, so I might just eat that really fast. Can I eat that?
You guys could also take a short rest if you'd like to roll hit dice to get
please.
stuff.
Just about to recommend that. Yeah.
Next to
Hey,
the
Mark, on our
disgusting
cell
body.
phones, do we have cameras on them?
No, they're not that advanced.
Not like camera phones.
You can tape a
I'm gonna-
camera to the cell.
Yeah.
Look at me, guys.
Fly to the Concords this.
Brennan is gonna take out his little notebook and kind of loosely sketch the room enough to kind of like to bring back to Shaw and kind of let him know like how they found it, and then he's gonna take the bed sheet and cover the body.
Okay.
So I'll like bring, while he's doing that, I'll like bring over the map and the tablets and be like, I found this.
Can I examine them as well? The items.
Sure.
Okay. Just investigation.
Yeah, I mean, you see what it is. Like, it's just what they are. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything about the map that is like, yeah, that I see that's like different?
Nothing stands out to you right now. Just same type of thing. Looks like there's neighborhoods and streets that are marked off, and I mean, there's a bunch of them that aren't marked off right now. So.
Okay.
Does it
And I didn't
at
know-
least kind of give us a better idea of where we could look?
Or
no?
If you knew where you were, yes, it could probably help you.
Okay.
But you're not even sure where you are. You've been wandering around all day. It's
Okay.
And there's no like identifying landmarks that we see that are like even big tree or anything that like would help us to like determine where we are.
You'd have to probably go outside and try to look around for a while and see if you can figure it out.
But it's dark now, isn't it?
It is dark outside.
Okay. What time do we assume it is, or does our cell phone tell us?
It's getting to be, I think, about 7-ish at night, so it's getting pretty dark already. It's not complete darkness, but I mean the sun has gone down. It's definitely in that late dusk phase.
Okay.
How far away are we from Helen's house?
You walked a few hours away from that. She's up to the north a ways from where you are.
It did go south. Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll look you guys and say, do you guys want to rest here for a while, or do you think we should press on for a little while longer and find somewhere else to rest?
At least we know that there's no Dractos here.
That's true. Okay. What time should we set out again then?
On?
AM? 1 a.m. you said?
Yeah, I mean, I've only heard stories, but I've heard stuff's a lot more dangerous at night, right?
I think
Is
so.
that just a
from what
fairy
I've heard.
tale?
Wait, Mark, are Dractos? What I know is Dractos are more like active at night, or like nocturnal, or would we know?
You
Any
can
knowledge
give
of
me a nature roll.
Okay. Ooh. The rolls that really mean nothing, I do really well on. Let's see. Sorry for all my natures. I got 20 total.
Generally, yes, Dractos are more dangerous. You've also heard that there are other dangers that are more active at night as well. And it would definitely be difficult for you not being able to see like anything to go around at night with no light source. So, and light would attract things to it as well.
So I'll just say that. Look, I think there's a lot of dangers. No, that's not a fairy tale. There are a lot of dangers at night, and if we have, I know you guys can see. I can't though. So I guess you guys will have to lead me. Maybe we should wait until morning to go back out again. I don't know. Listen, I know you don't want to get in trouble with your dad, but it's better than. But I
He
almost
probably
died.
thinks I'm dead. What am I supposed to do?
Well, better him thinking you're dead than you actually being dead, right?
Can't you call James or call someone at the Iron Fist?
Oh, remember, we don't have reception.
Right.
Last time you
I
said,
don't know.
do we have it now?
X again. I'm guessing.
No.
Still no reception.
No reception.
Yeah. Shakes his head. But I promised your dad to keep you safe. I'd rather have you come home safe than me have you drag you back home if we get attacked again. If I survive. We could all easily die. We almost all went down this fight.
There's only 4 Dractos, which aren't even the worst thing we could meet out there. I'm just nervous to go out.
6.
in
There's
this.
actually 6.
6. Sorry, 6. Okay, that's right. Okay. Either way, there is still 6 of them, but that's not. Actually, that's not even probably the worst thing we could meet out there. I'm nervous for us. If we almost died now, I just don't know.
I agree. I think we're not going to find anything in the dark.
Mark, if I look at the
someone doing fire.
if I look at the body again, if I can examine it more, is there any like I don't know. Am I able to see like does it look like fresh? Grossly.
I mean,
That's a good.
from what you guys looked at, it looks somewhat recent.
Okay.
At least within the past few days.
Ew. Okay. And there's nothing else to indicate like if there was someone else in the area, like if my sister was in there, or like if there's nothing else like in the room to indicate if anyone else was in there.
You look around and you don't really see any other evidence of anything.
Do I see? I mean, obviously it's dark, but can I see any like tracks or anything, just even in the immediate area around the building, or no? Not in the dark.
You'd have
Dancing
to,
lights.
You'd have to go outside. Yeah, speaking of dancing lights too, that's a minute concentration, so you're gonna have to keep recasting this over and over to keep this light up running.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're inside, so you can't see anything outside right now. You guys could go outside if you want to look around with the light, if you so choose. It's up to you.
Oh wait, I don't know. I feel nervous to go outside at all, so I'll probably just not for now.
Max will be there in the morning.
Mhm.
Are there curtains on the windows in here, Mark? Like, are we shining light out like a like a flashlight to everyone else here?
You look, and the windows are smashed out. They're kind of wide open, so light is emitting from where you guys are right now.
Is it okay staying dark, or do you want to be a little bit of a target? Things coming.
Stay dark. Let's just be dark for a while. I think we can probably keep watches if we're going to sleep. We should probably all take a rest if we can, just to get ourselves back up.
In the room with the dead guy?
Well, this is kind of the only room we know for sure is safest. I know that.
Well, what about these other things? Do we hear? I mean, what if they just what if there's like other things and they come out when we're sitting here?
Well, that's why one of us keeps watch. I don't know.
I mean, should I look down the hall or something?
Okay, we can take a look, but all right, let's take a look. Wait,
Okay.
look.
So you start looking down that hallway.
Sleep like 4 hours of sleep, so good.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, let me go.
Okay.
We get our short rest in. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
haven't yet, because you guys are still kind of moving around doing things, but.
Oh,
okay. Should we get a short rest? Because I'm like really low on HP. Should we
Yeah,
get a
I
short
guess we
rest
can do that first.
Okay, so you guys are gonna sit
Let's
for an
take a
hour.
breather, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys.
I'll stop the lights.
Okay, so you turn their lights off.
And I'm so sorry, Mark. What did you say the health tablets were when we use them? Is it 1d4?
Oh, yeah.
It's 1d4 plus 1, and it goes up your temporary hit points. You get that like your max temporary hit points goes up by whatever you roll.
Okay.
Oh, so that's okay.
You said we can use it as a bonus action if it may be. Cool.
If it's on ourselves, yeah.
Right. That's awesome. That's huge. Okay. And we each got what, 1 from Helen? It was like the
You
one
all
for
got
Helen
1,
right
and then
now.
there were 2 that were in the pack. So
Okay. Yeah.
I think Karis used hers, and then if you guys use it now, you just mark it off that you used it.
He looks at Karis and Ryan. So I think you two should be the ones that have that.
Okay, I thank you.
Okay.
Or give both to Raya, either way.
I used mine too.
I used one. I just ate one of mine. Oh, actually, wait. Should I use it if how much does a short rest take up? Everything, or does it?
You can roll hit dice at the end of a short rest. So you have 2 d8s that you can roll. You add your Constitution modifier to each one of those rolls, and you regain that much hit points at the end of your short rest.
Okay, I'll do that first and just see how that does, and if I still need the tablets, I'll take those. So, you said 2d8.
You can roll both of them if you want to, yeah.
Okay.
Add your con to each one of those rolls.
Ooh.
Get a D10. That's my dice.
Okay, yeah, I think I got all my health back, I'm pretty sure, because I had 8 and
Awesome.
I can't do
I
simple
did
math,
not.
but
You
But
did.
that's okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 for my hit.
oh no.
Oh no. I got I'm 3/4 of the way up.
Awesome. Okay. I think at the end of a long rest, you get half your
Half.
total back. So you'll get 1 back.
That you used, yeah. Or is it half of your
Sorry.
total? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Half your
That's what
total of your hit dice come back at the end of a long rest. I'm pretty sure,
you're saying.
and then all your
Sorry, say
HP
it
comes
again.
back too. So
Okay. Sorry, I'm at 14, not. Okay, I'm almost better, but not quite. So I'll just save both my tablets then for later in case I need to. choose
Oh
one.
wait, I wanted one, Kelly, because I.
Oh yeah. Well, I
I
didn't
used
use
mine.
my old lady one.
Oh, I thought
Holiday
you
one.
used yours in combat for some reason.
No, I didn't use it. I was gonna use it after when Mark said the
Oh.
long rest things or the short
Oh,
rest.
He chose
Oh,
one.
okay. Perfect.
I get all the tablets.
So there should be 4 amongst you. I don't know how you guys have them right now, but you should have 4 of them.
Yeah. Mithra
one.
and Karis each have 1, and Raya has 2.
Okay. So
While
you guys.
we're waiting there, Renan. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say Renan's kind of like in the dark, kind of like at some point. Just, Karis?
What?
Like, that was pretty crazy. Ryan and I are pretty bloodied from that. Did you not get hit much?
Nope. I got hit a lot. See, look at this. And I point to my, I guess, ripped leggings now, and there's just a really big gash of them eating her leg. See?
So, there's the blood.
Oh, I guess I don't really bleed anymore.
Wait, can I hear this conversation, or am I adopting my own? Am I able to? Not
You were
eavesdrop,
in the
just,
same room, so I'm guessing unless they're being
What
really
happened
sneaky about
in
it.
public, yeah.
Okay, so I kind of look at you weird, and I just kind of do my own thing.
What do you mean you don't bleed?
Like Mr. Shaw said that now I just don't bleed anymore because of the injection. This stuff is keeping me alive, is what he said.
Oh.
I look
Like you
again.
were dying?
What?
Meaning you were gonna die? And this
Well, he just
shadow
said
is
that.
keeping you alive?
I mean, he just said that, maybe it's not bleeding as much because it's always fighting to keep me alive. Because even when he pricked my finger a little bit, it took forever to blood to come out. And even when it did, it's just a tiny little drop. So.
I think Revan went speechless after all that. I was trying to look over at Raya. I don't know if Raya could see him in the dark, but he's just jaw drop.
I'll just say keep you alive. So does that mean if you let's say our contract said quit, and you don't have the injection, you just die anyway? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not working for Mr. Shaw like you guys.
What?
Remember? I'm a part of the experiment program.
So were we.
But can they take the experiment away, I guess? Is that something they can do?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think that's on you guys, not me.
But if they do choose to take the experiment away, you die, you're saying?
Well, I don't
Is it
know.
keeping you alive?
I don't know. He just said it's people can bleed out. Maybe I can't bleed out that much because.
Really? We don't really know. But okay. This is a bit concerning. Do you feel okay right now?
I mean, my leg hurts, and there's a dead guy over there, so not really.
I meant physically. Do you physically feel like you can walk and You
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, fine. I'm in by this whole time.
Okay. You just all right.
I mean, everyone's acting like it's creepy. I actually think it's kind of convenient because my clothes aren't ruined, you know? Like yours.
Uh,
Sorry.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
Okay. Well,
I can get bloodstains out pretty good, though, so I can help. Maybe. Well, I don't know. That's a lot.
I don't really care about bloodstains. It's more just more concerned about, you know, you're not gonna just like
Life?
drop dead later or something. You're not like, I don't know. I don't really know if I
I don't
trust.
know why I would drop dead later.
So
Okay.
you're saying this thing's keeping you alive. Why? For how long? What if it decides to stop?
Well, I don't know. We already decided it's probably not a person because I was trying to talk to it. So I don't know
Talk
why.
to it?
Yes, I told you this, Ren. Don't you remember?
You didn't tell me this.
Yes, I said I tried to talk to it because we thought maybe it was a person.
I don't remember having that conversation, but okay.
I think I remember having that.
I
Did
remember her going off doing it. But oh, I mean, I sometimes talk to mine, I guess.
Huh?
Looking at Raya and
I
Karen.
talk to your what? I'm like confused. What are you talking about? Talk to your what?
I mean, when I got injected, I got a dream that the woman in the woods saved me. Ever since,
What?
that's how I had my powers.
I just had
Kind of,
extreme pain that made me pass out. So we all had a different experience. I don't know if maybe it's I think it may have just been the drugs,
oh,
honestly.
no, the pain really hurt for sure.
What? Wait, so you actually have a person that talks to you?
Not like you and Raya talk to me, but when I reach
Well,
out, she's there.
well,
Gives
okay, hold
me.
on. Do you guys think
What?
your injections are people? What's going on? I'm
No.
confused.
Okay, no, it's just okay. Well, maybe Ren's is a person. I just thought maybe it might be because it like. No, did you guys see? Like, okay, did you guys see that spell that I did at one of the Dracto?
Okay.
It like I didn't know how to do that, and I was about to do another spell, and then instead, it was like, no, try this instead. Like it didn't say that, but that's what it felt like. And then my hands moved, and then it went. And then that's what I made something's head explode. I hope I don't do that on accident or something.
Yeah, warn me before you do that next time, please.
On
That was some
accident.
I was
really warm
panicking. I
Draco
didn't know it was
blood.
gonna happen.
That was
I didn't
really
know.
gross.
So is it? You guys okay? Just to make sure we are kind of on the same page. You guys got multiple injections, right?
Um, yeah,
At the same time, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and the or the chemicals, whatever we're thinking, has been talking to you ever since, or giving you feelings or dreams.
The
It's just
dream
been
I had started at the same time. I don't know if they're necessarily related, but I'm assuming they are. I've never had powers before this.
I don't even know what mine are. I don't even. I only got one injection, and
maybe
Charlotte gave me
it's
another.
stabbing things
See how
really
quick you
good.
were? You
Yeah.
were ducking and diving and slicing. I couldn't keep up with you.
I mean, I can do that. I did that before though, so I don't really know. I don't know if I don't feel much different.
Quicker than anyone I've seen, at least.
Wait, so what is your lady? What is she like?
The Dream Lady?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She's peaceful. Covered in black tar, which is kind of weird, but
That's a lot.
Um.
yeah, that one's a little weird. But I had a dream that I was back at my home village, and that this darkness and tar was suffocating everybody and drowning everything. And it was my parents, and it was about to take me, and then all of a sudden she showed up, I guess, kind of like out of me, and ended up doing this like crazy moonbeam power thing, and ended up asking me to be her, taking an oath to her. And ever since, I've felt her with me this whole time. What I did with you guys, that was her, that wasn't me.
Whoa. Can you tell her I said hi?
Chris says hi. if you're there. She doesn't like say anything like specifically unless she wants me to. Like just that first time.
Oh.
More like a feeling. Like I know she's with me or my heartbeat. I get.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's what I was kind of wondering when you said like you were talking to your thing. Like, did you see anything like that? Did you have any dreams?
No. It just sometimes it just feels like it's doing stuff on its own a little bit to help me. But
Well, it's helping you, not hurting you so far, so that's good.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's fine. I don't think it's a scary thing.
I think
Have I felt?
Rye was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, have I like had anything like any feelings or anything like that, Mark, or no? I think I'm just pretty.
This sounds completely foreign to you what they're talking about.
Okay. I just kind of look at you guys weird.
And kind of like shrugs a little bit, like I don't know, maybe I'm a little self-conscious.
Okay, so what do we do then? We just stay here and then what? I mean, we don't even know with this map, like maybe it could help us, but I don't even know what to do with this. How are we supposed to find your sister?
At this
This
point,
place is really big. I didn't realize
okay.
it was this big.
Yes, listen, the world is very large outside of the city. That's just something we may have to learn. But
It's like looking outside.
I don't know. I don't know this area either, but also I do know that this was my sister's friend or companion who she was traveling with, and she's not here, which means she's either still alive or she is dead somewhere else. So I'd really like to just find out. So we've completed half our mission already, which is to find the missing people, which we didn't find them alive, but we found one of them. So we're technically doing pretty okay for almost dying. But either way, we need to probably keep pressing on and see if we can find out where my sister went. Because even if you guys go back, I'm not going to. I'm going to try and find her.
Well, what if? Do you think Helen? Do you think she might know how to read that map? I mean, I know it's a long ways back, but
we can. If we can't find anything, I guess we could always go back. But
and then maybe we could like walk a little bit farther and then like text Mr. Shaw and be like, please tell my dad that I'm okay.
Well, maybe. But also, again, no offense. Does your dad know you have like a dangerous career now? Does he know that? Because I feel like he probably should have known that, or maybe you didn't know before we.
I mean, I told him I was gonna help Mr. Shaw, but we didn't know what that meant, so we came over.
Now,
how dangerous is going to be.
Also, we need to. There's someone around this area who is stealing bones, and I kind of want to know why.
What's that about?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but it's certainly not the first time it's happened. I've seen it before, which means if I've seen it twice, it's probably been happening more than that. And it's not the Dractos, so it's something worse.
What gets me is that they're not taking the body.
Yeah, I don't know what they need bones for.
Yeah, most people take the bones out to eat the meat. So, to me, this sounds
like a person.
Yeah, like it's either a trophy thing, or it's a research thing.
If it's a research thing, or even if it's a person thing, we should see signs of a person. The body looks recently deceased, meaning they haven't had a chance to get too far away. Hopefully, maybe. I say we rest, or we can explore the rest of the house, or just make sure it's not, full of Dractos that are going to kill us while we sleep, and we can set out in the morning, really early in the morning, at dawn, to see if we can find anything that will lead us to where, we can find answers.
And if we can't, I guess we go back to Helen's, and maybe text my dad.
Yeah. We'll see what we can find, and if we don't find anything, we.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mark, we don't hear any growling or movement within the house, right?
You can give me a perception roll.
Numero 5. Hear nothing over Karis is freaking
Okay.
out.
Can I try?
15.
Can I try?
What'd you say for
Can I
yours?
try?
15.
15?
Oh.
Okay. So with your 15, you listen, and you don't hear anything. It seems pretty quiet. Um, yeah, you don't sense anything. There's maybe a few creaks of like floorboards as you guys shift around a bit, but when you guys sit completely still, it's pretty quiet.
Have we taken our short rest yet or no?
Yeah, you've gotten your short rest in.
So I'll look you guys and say, should we just make sure the house is clear before we turn in for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. We get ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
There be a way for Renan to cast dancing lights on this hallway with the door closed so that he wouldn't feel like it would show any light out through this room? But I feel like it would still kind of still some light.
You could, bring all 4 lights kind of close together, and when you do that, it doesn't
Yeah, at the far end.
emit too far. So if you position it right, you could probably do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do that and cast it down the hallway for Raya, so she can see as much as she can.
Okay.
Cute.
So why don't you guys just give me a perception roll as you search the house?
Okay.
Okay.
5.
16.
Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys look around. A little bit of light just to kind of help you see in the corners and in the shadows as it's full out night now. It's completely dark outside. And there's no electricity in this building either. So you search around and you don't find anything in the house.
Do we see any
These are
sign of
just
like?
rooms.
Yeah, I just kind of made some side rooms there. I didn't complete the whole house, but
Can I
Nice,
tell
okay.
if anyone else has been? Like I said, can I see at least if anyone else has been in the house, or it looks like they've like rifled through recently, or does it look like any sort of disturbed area in the house that someone has been in?
from what you can see, it looks like the front door has been broken in. So someone broke into it. And there's definitely signs of things coming in and out. Most of the windows are all shattered. And it looks like things have come in that way, but that's
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Cool.
We could probably put together, based on what we found, that we're assuming someone broke in the door, or possibly, like, just like the possibility of it, to take our guy's bones, and then most likely the Dractos probably came through the windows. We're potentially assuming.
So
Or is it just kind of like unknown?
from
Is
what
it just
you've
hard to tell?
seen, the front door is broken in. You see a few droplets of blood leading up this hallway to this room where the body is. And then there's a bigger pool of blood obviously around where the body is.
Interesting. Okay.
And
So
then
he was
you
possibly
could guess that
injured
Dractos
coming
could
in.
come in
Yeah.
through the windows too. So
Right. The idea that someone might have been injured coming in here and get away, possibly.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Geez. Okay. Brandon kind of points that out to the other ones as well. Maybe we can track where he came from.
Well, we know where he
Yeah.
came from. He came from the wagon.
Vero.
Yeah.
And someone engaged him there. Tracked him back into this house. Nearby, potentially.
Okay. We should maybe try again when we can actually see and go out and look. So maybe we should rest now.
Renan will offer to take this like the last watch, since if I remember correctly, I think it counts for Drow as well. I only need like 4 hours of sleep.
It'd be nice.
think.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
I'll look at Karis and say I can take the first watch if you want.
I mean, it's fine, whatever. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Are we just setting up in that little room, like that where the body is? The body room.
There's 2 other rooms here if you guys want to. Or I can move the body, or I just want to sleep in these other rooms.
We can go in the other rooms. Right?
Do the other rooms have windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
I
anything
say
that
I'll
looks
sleep
like
in the
easy,
side
like
room.
does it look easy to not board up, but like put something over the window so it's not as like exposed? Is that possible or no?
I mean, there's definitely debris and pieces of furniture that you could put in front of windows if you want to.
I'll just do that. I'll just move it in front so we have a bit more.
Okay. So you stack a few things up, and are you in that one room with the body?
We can move on the
I
side
don't really
rooms.
want to. This feels weird. It's like.
Okay, we
I
can
think
move
it'd
on
be
the side
easier to
rooms.
defend a side room. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you get to a smaller room, less windows, and cover all that stuff up real quick. So it is very dark in this room.
Okay.
So Ryder doing first watch, and then Karis, and then Ren?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything I can light to kind of have like a light source that I can see or no?
Do you
Like
have
candle
a
or
candle?
fire? I don't think I do. I don't know if I found any of them in the place.
Give me an investigation roll. With disadvantage as you go kind of in the dark.
Oh, I rolled a 20 for the first, but disadvantage
Yeah.
2.
Aw.
You do not find any
Uh,
candles, sorry.
Oh. Okay. I guess yeah. I'll just have my eyes like as wide as I can, trying to like take in all the light I can, and then just really try and listen as closely as I can during first watch.
Okay. So yeah, we'll get into those watches after our break. So
Cool.
we'll be back in about 10 minutes here. So we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. So go ahead and get your bathroom break in, get your snacks going, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Awesome.
All right, everybody. We are back. Back from our break. Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's ready to go. So,
Yeah.
let's get right back into this. So, first watch was going to be Raya for the evening. So, Raya, why don't you roll me a perception check?
Okay. Am I at? I shouldn't even ask.
Yes, disadvantage.
Nope.
Good question. Disadvantage because of no
You know what? I got 7s for both, which isn't great, but that's interesting. I have the same number twice.
double sevens. Nice.
Is this I'm sorry, perception or is this
Perception.
Yeah, perception. So I got a 9. It's not great.
Okay. So you're listening out, trying to see if you can hear anything because your visual is not going to do much. There's a couple points you hear some like movement in the trees outside, and like the wind kind of picks up at a few points, and there's a little bit of unease that happens just with your past fight and hoping that nothing finds you in this room. But I mean, you feel pretty barricaded in here, and nothing seems to be trying to get into it. So
Cool.
your nerves are definitely there. You have that kind of like goosebumps all over you, and it's a little scary at times, but nothing seems to happen. So
Cool.
time for Karis though, and your watch.
Yeah.
You can give me a straight roll because you have dark vision.
Hooray. 16.
Okay. You do the same type of thing where you're sitting and listening. I mean, all the windows are blocked off, so you can't see outside. But you hear some sort of like skittering sound across the roof at one point, like something ran across it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's quiet for a while after that, and nothing seems to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely I would, freeze for a while and try and check. I do want to look a little bit more at that map, though,
Okay,
while I'm awake.
sure.
Does it look like it's a really big portion, like the whole city? Like, is there even, like, I can recognize the beacon in it and stuff? Or,
So, give me we'll go intelligence roll on this.
okay. Because, like, I can't read it, but I might be able to see, like, recognize things potentially. Oh, I got a 17.
Nice. So as you study it, you get the sense that this is some sort of printed map. And typically when things are this nice, it feels like almost like old world type thing. It's really old and worn down, but it has notes and stuff you can see where people either drew or wrote something on there. You're not sure what it says because you can't read, but you get the sense that this is a map used by the individual who had it in their backpack for some time to just kind of mark off different things. You do see where the beacon is in relation to this, as it is a pretty large area this covers. It's not just a localized map of an area. But I mean, as you kind of study it, you see like these printed on. You're guessing words of potentially names of streets. So if you could match those up somehow, maybe you could find where you are on this map.
Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Does it look like it covers, like, the entire city?
It covers, a pretty good portion of the city.
Okay. So potentially it could cover where Rodden might be not hiding, but wherever
he is.
Yeah.
It potentially could.
Yeah. Okay. So I think she's spending a lot of time looking, not only to, see what it is, but also just being like wondering, like where would he be in this whole situation?
Okay.
So.
Sounds good. And your watch comes to an end.
Yeah, and I wake up Renan. I
Yeah,
poke
what?
him repeatedly in the side, like Ren, run, 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 run.
Something bit me there. Not there, not there.
What? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
It's bleeding again. Yeah, I'm awake.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe you could look at this when you're up. I slide the map over.
Blinks a couple times in the darkness.
Like.
Okay.
'Cause,
Yeah, the map you found?
yeah, cause I think it's of Beacon. Like, I think it's of the whole city. And see, these things, they look like maybe they're names of streets, because don't they name streets sometimes? That's what my dad said.
I mean, I guess so. I think back in the day, we can check the streets here if we recognize something.
Uh-huh, yeah. So maybe you could read all the street names in this entire thing and remember them, because you're really smart, and then tomorrow we can match them.
He gives her I'll give it the gung-ho try. Sure. I will try and memorize as much as I can.
Okay.
It is a good idea. It's actually a really good idea.
Thanks.
Did teach you how to read. See how, it would have came in handy there?
I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job.
And what if we weren't here?
Huh?
What if it was just you and you found the map and you had to get home to your dad?
I'd go
It'd be
back
nice to read.
the way that I came.
Reading the street map and connecting the dots with the map you're on. Saying it's it's a reason to want to read. I'm just saying.
I'm probably not gonna be alone without you guys, so. She smiles at you.
Renan,
Yeah.
give me an intelligence roll real quick.
+0, 18.
Okay.
Nice.
So, I mean, you're giving Karis this lecture about the importance of learning how to read, and just as you're kind of telling her all this, you glance down at the map, and you realize you can't read what it says either.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly walk back yourself.
Do you know what's really? See, you know why you know why learning how to read is really important?
I mean,
Because
yeah,
sometimes,
that
yeah, but also sometimes you come across languages that you also can't read. Now, I can't do this either.
Huh?
Yeah.
You just were bragging about how great of a reader you are. Now you can't even read a map.
No, I did not say that I'm the best reader. I'm saying everyone should know how to read. It's very useful. You can learn a lot of things from history. But there's also many languages you need to learn. Anyways, the point is just go to sleep, rest well. Maybe one day we can teach you common. Start with that. I can't
Okay.
read this. I have no clue what they're writing.
Okay, so we can't figure out where we are then with it.
Mark, is this just a language he doesn't recognize, or is it shorthand,
The
kind of like Shaw's thing?
the printed on stuff is just you're guessing it's the old world language. You don't recognize it. There is a few notes where you just see searched written on there, that are written on top of the map, but
Use different language in the old world. Oh, that's so cool. All right.
But yeah, the printed on language is completely foreign to you. You do think though that, I mean, you have seen posts at corners and intersections of the roads that have the old world language printed on them. So if you can find
okay.
that, you
Yeah.
could potentially match up the
it
symbols
up.
and figure out where you are that way.
Can he see the corner that they came from inside? If you look out the window.
where you are, it's too far away. You're more in the center of like a city block, so you're not near a corner right now. And you have other houses in the way and all that stuff. So
Yeah. We'll try and match them up tomorrow. How's that? Because
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
yeah,
You think we can still match them up even if you can't read it?
yeah, because it should be the same words. It's the old world language, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really know it too well, the old world, but no. Wait, so does that mean my book I can't read?
your book would have been something that was brought from.
Where we came from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was a book
Okay,
that
cool.
was
Just
brought
making sure.
from where you guys came
This
from.
is like an.
I guess
Okay.
where your pops came from, because he taught you how to read and gave you the book. So
Right.
um,
Yeah. Okay. I had a moment there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, maybe he can't read any of the book. He just likes the
no,
pictures."
you can read that book because you were taught how to read that book. But there's a lot of things in this world that you cannot read, as it is like the old world stuff. That's just
Yeah.
remnants of it.
Well, he'll definitely kind of carry on what Kara's is doing and try and study what the notes say and try and pinpoint if there's anything he can glean from that, or maybe sense a pattern on where someone might go nearby. If there's anything like a safe house or anything circled that doesn't have notes.
Okay. So as you sit down, spread it out, look around, you begin to study it a little bit, and you find some notes kind of written in about different things that they've found. Like there's a note about how one area had a bunch of office buildings, and they found a bunch of computers they wrote on there, and they wrote like a number next to it with how many they had. There is kind of some short work that is shorthand writing that's a little strange, and you're not really sure, but it looks like it's initials for something that is common to whoever wrote this map, where they know that those letters signify a certain object, and there's a number like count next to that as well. And as you continue to scan, you get more towards the outskirts of the city, and you see written in a few spots like danger, and looks like there's a few places that are marked as being dangerous and to avoid.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely gonna take notes of. He's in due diligence of what he promised Karis, because he's trying to teach her a valuable lesson as well. At the very least, can he try and memorize the old world names or what they look like for the places around the danger spots? That way, if he sees one, he could like it would trigger in his memory, like, oh, I've seen that somewhere, or like I know maybe that relates to the map.
Okay, so
As much as he can.
you'll just really focus in on that. There's a lot of names, so you just kind of pick a few
Yeah.
of them to really make sure you remember just how the characters look, and
Main Street. Yeah, something like
you
that.
you feel like you at least have some of them memorized.
And then I'll probably put the map away because he loses focus a lot quicker than Garrett does.
Okay.
And listening kind of out for anything, he'll probably close his eyes and say a short little prayer of protection and guidance to woman.
All
He
right.
still doesn't know.
So go ahead and give me your perception roll.
That's amazing. 9.
9. You begin to say your prayer, and just focusing on that, trying to listen to the outside. and just the wind blowing and the quiet of whatever's outside just kind of lulls you into the sense of security, and you just get in deeper and deeper into your prayer.
Definitely used to sleeping outdoors. Yeah.
And you're just in the zone for a little bit, and you feel once again like you're outside again. You feel some wind blowing on you. You feel the coolness of the air around you. You hear some rustling of leaves blowing in the wind. And you just open your eyes and you're outside. And the moon begins to illuminate in the sky above you. And this single beam comes down and comes up in front of you, where suddenly the source of your power, this woman, begins to emerge from the ground. And her form grows, just a humanoid form. Can't see much features else otherwise. But she begins to rise up and appear in front of you, and walk towards you. And she looks at you and says, "Be protection." And she points behind you.
Turn and look.
And from what you see an individual who you feel like you recognize her, but you don't. But she's laying on the ground. She looks like Raya a little bit. It almost feels like, though, like, you know it's not Raya. You know it's not. She looks different enough. She's got blonde hair, but it's longer. You can't see a face, but just in your head, you kind of know, like, this is Raya's sister. Like, that's who it is. And she's just kind of slumped over on the ground. Looks like she may be either dead or asleep, with her back turned to you, laying on her side. And you hear the voice now right next to your ear, "Save her." And you instantly open your eyes up and you're back in the room with everybody else.
Is it still dark? Is it light out?
It is now dawning. Dawn is coming. You can see a little bit of sun coming in through the cracks behind the furniture you have stacked up. The other two are still asleep.
I think Renan kind of like still coming out of that dream, and like that halfway point when you're still waking up from a dream but you're in real life, he just whispers, "Save you." Hey guys. It's like poking Karis back at her foot.
She probably like kicks your arm and then go, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, jeez. Violent waker.
Were you talking to me too? You said, "Hey guys," or you
Yeah. And then he'll probably walk
I'll like
over
wake
and-
up with a start, like,
Ah.
like, like how moms wake up.
Oh.
So I like wake up and I'm like freaking out. So I like, what's going on?
You need to go find your sister.
Yeah, I know.
I think.
What's going on?
No. I think she's in danger. Remember I told you I'd get dreams from the woman?
Okay.
Yeah, black tar lady.
I like to think of her as a beautiful moon lady, but sure. Yeah, that
Ooh,
that
moon lady.
one.
It's more
Yeah,
watery
was
than
she-
tar too. It's
Right, yeah, it's
liquidy.
less tar, yeah.
Muddy.
Was she still looking the same way this time when she came out of the ground, like that same visage of her? Or
Yeah.
she's looking different.
It's still
Yeah.
very liquidy, but just kind of
Dark.
in this dark, solidified water figure, essentially. So.
So cool. But yeah, Renan's just kind of thinking back and trying to like grasp everything. But yeah, she appeared to me and said we needed to protect her. And he's kind of like thrown off looking at Raya now, seeing like the resemblance. He goes, "Oh, your sister."
Oh, did you see where she was? Did you notice anything, or?
No. But I think she's close enough that we can find her.
And not to be rude, but how reliable are these dreams? Have you ever had one that like this before, where it's told you to do something or anything like that?
No. But she told me to pledge myself to her.
Whoa.
There's a fisherman
what?
who has survived 2 different fights and can now heal people. There's a bit of confidence in him that was not there before. Like, he's not confident about many things, but it seems that just as this is going on, he's starting to gain confidence in this woman. You
Okay,
can save
and we
your
don't
sister.
have. It's not like we have much to go off of right now. Did you see her in the stream? Like, what was she okay? Was she hurt?
In this dream, she was lying down, either hurt or maybe asleep.
Did you notice anything about where she was? Like any location? Was she outside? Was she?
Mark, there wasn't any like locators, right? It was just kind of like
Yeah, when you think back to it, there was just darkness all around her, and it was almost like there was just kind of this faint spotlight that just showed her on the ground. There's nothing else that you saw.
I was picturing it. Oh, but Kara's had some good points with the map. You might be able to connect the dots a little bit.
Can I look at it?
Mark,
Can I see it?
yeah. What letters were those initials? As he hands it over to Raya.
You see like basically like the letter P, the letters C, that are in there a lot.
It said
MB.
there was one spot that had like initials next to it.
Yeah, MB is another one that you see.
MB.
And trying to think what other ones that would stand out. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them, but those are probably the most common ones that have numbers after them.
Do I notice
points that out to
anything?
Raya.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So do I see anything that would like that I recognize at all? That numbers, letters, anything like that?
I mean, you recognize some of the lettering, and I mean you kind of get the sense that a lot of this has to do with important finds that they're looking for, and how many they found in certain locations to maybe say like this is a good spot to scout things out more and dig in more, or types of buildings that seem to have more of certain things in them. But you didn't work in the scavenging as much, so it's not super familiar to you.
But what time is it now, by the way? Is it like
It's morning.
morning? Okay. Can I go look outside at where like just to see if I see anything about where we might be, like any indicator?
Are you gonna go like out into the street, or you want to look just out the window?
Maybe just out the window first.
Okay. So from the window, you don't see much that would help you find where you are. You can just see some of the nearby houses from the angle you can look out, but there's no street signs visible. There's nothing that would be a landmark that you could recognize from where you are.
Okay. I'll just look back at you guys. Should we start heading out and trying to find a direction to go in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kara's had a good idea. If we can match up the street signs to some of these roads, we might be able to figure out where we're at on the map.
Yeah.
That was a good idea. Let's try it. Do you think we should?
Gives Karis a little high five.
I
Do
give
you
one
think we
too.
should,
I
like-
smile, looking a little bit cheered up.
Should we maybe try and I don't know? Do we want to? Do you think anyone's following us? Do they like? We don't want to leave any trace of us, or should we just?
Why would anyone be following us?
I don't know. If they're looking for bones, we're a bunch of bones. I don't know. That's just my first thought, but
Shivers.
okay. Let's just go. Let's see what we can find.
Yeah, we have to find your sister, and then we have to go home.
Yes. Yeah. That's the plan. Currently. Okay. Yeah.
Easy
We'll go.
goals to achieve. We got this.
Mark, by the way, how many days until the next fight? Now that we've spent a whole day outside.
It would be tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to get back by tomorrow because if I'm not there, the arena's gonna go out of business. I have to be there to fight.
Okay. No offense, but my sister could be dying or dead, so that's not really.
That's why we have to do both.
Okay, but just saying, priorities. Okay. Let's I guess.
I mean,
can we
James
look
would
around?
probably beat my dad to death if I don't show up. Maybe. I mean, maybe
Well,
it
let's
wouldn't
focus
kill
on finding her
him.
quickly, and then
Yeah.
we can focus on getting you back after we do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Do we
nods
see
at Riot,
any-
like,
Do we see any street signs or anything that like match up with the map? Or are we able to see anything that looks familiar?
Okay, so you guys head down to a corner. So one of you can either do it with advantage, or two of you can roll to see if you want to look around on the map. Give me an investigation roll.
Maybe two of us.
So either two of you can each do it individually, or one of you can do it with
Yes.
advantage. So who would like to do that?
Who has good? Was it perception or is it
And
investigation?
Investigation.
My investigation.
I'll offer it up
It's
to you guys because
3.
I don't have any.
Mine's 3. You have pretty high investigation, don't you? Okay.
I mean, no, but Karis was looking at it, so she probably want to try. So we can
Okay,
both
so-
try if you want.
Let's try it.
So either you can help her and she can have advantage, or you both
Oh,
can do it
yeah.
individually.
I'll help her.
Okay. So
Me? Okay.
you can roll with advantage.
Twice?
That one. What about
Okay.
this one? What about that one?
Yeah, that one or this one.
Okay. Oh, all right. And so we got 17 total.
17? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with you, all three of you are kind of overlooking this map and scouring it for... You look at the street signs, the intersection you see, and you're looking, and eventually you do find where you are. You find... You got a pretty good idea of where you are on this map. You do notice, especially you, Renan, because you took note of this, though, you're not too far from a spot marked danger.
Yeah. He's going to point that out to them. And be like, we need to be careful.
Well, you think that's like where she is?
Yeah. And where's the what does the danger spot look like? Is it like the woods? Is it like
No, it's just
like
more
a house
city.
Building.
It's more city
more
area.
city?
Yeah.
Another house.
Mm,
Or it could just be a house full of Dracto that they found.
do we see Mark? Do we see if I look around? Do I see any like tracks or anything that indicates where someone has been?
So you can give me a survival roll.
Survival. Okay. 15.
Okay. So now that it's daytime, the sun's up,
Mhm.
you guys can get a much better look of what's going on out here. And you begin to look around. Does anybody else want to look around too?
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Go for
Brennan
it.
is
Nope.
looking for
You all can give me a
specific-
survival roll.
5.
Okay.
Red. 6.
Okay.
No.
So you all kind of wander around in this area looking for any sort of evidence of anything. As you...
Renan keep.
What?
I was gonna say Renan, as he keeps on getting distracted looking at the street signs, because like he keeps on thinking back to that fight where kind of felt like he had nothing to do with the other hand, and he's this like little thought's been propping in his mind. Could he potentially take one of the signs or like the street signs or like a stop sign and potentially make something where it's like a holdable shield?
Yeah, so there's a few signs around that you can look at that are different shapes. Like there's octagons and rectangles and pentagon-shaped ones. Which one would you prefer to go for?
Like the octagon one. That sounds cool.
Okay, so you find this red octagon one with white lettering on it. You're not sure what it says, but you begin to work on
something like "Don't fight me." That's probably what it says. That's what yeah.
Don't fight me.
You begin to work on getting this down. Why don't you give me a strength roll?
Okay. Because I was thinking either poking holes in it and bending the metal just enough to hold on to it, or running rope through it, like wrapping it to his hand where he can hold on to. Thought process. 12.
Okay. So you begin to push on the post that it's on, and with enough effort, you begin to get it to come loose from the ground. It's not super sturdy ground. You do find an issue, though, when you try to get it off the post, though. It seems to be bolted on there, and it's going to take either a tool or something else to break those bolts.
Yeah, he's going to put the light pistol right up to the bolt.
Okay.
Each one. And...
Why are you taking a sign with you? You can get a souvenir later, and then you can hang it on your wall.
No, it's not for, like, souvenir. It's that fight. I felt... Like, did you see how many things attacked me? I need something to do with my other hand. Like a shield. Like, look what you have. I don't know what you have for a shield. You said you took a shield?
Huh?
Did you say you have a shield? Oh, no, you have the spell shield.
The magic
No,
shield.
it's
Yeah.
You said something about shield, and I was like, wait, you have a shield?
No.
But he's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, do you see, like, the pictures of the samurai? They have, like, cool shields and a sword.
No.
Wow. Well, back in the day, in far off land, there's these soldiers called... Anyways, I'll tell you about them later. But I think it'd be just... I don't know, it just feels right. I just need something to guard myself with. Just trying to make a shield, that's all.
Okay.
Like, maybe that's not the best idea to fire a gun off right now.
Might be loud. Here, maybe I can help you.
You would know from the experience with laser pistols, though, those aren't super loud. They make a little bit of noise, but it's not as loud as a gunshot would be.
You can go back in the house and do it. Yeah.
What? I turn around. What?
Hey, I'm trying to make a shield real quick. Do you think it's safe to, like, shoot off the bolt?
I mean,
I don't want to make too much noise.
how far? I guess, Mark, how far are we from like the danger zone, like in the map, or what we can see?
Based on just eyeballing it and guessing the scale of the map, you'd guess it's within probably like a mile or two. But it's not super close.
Okay.
There's definitely some distance between you and it.
I'll just make it quick and try to, keep it quiet a little bit.
Okay. It looks back at Karis. You were about to say something about, like, you helping me? You have a better idea than this?
I don't know. Just try it then. I didn't have an idea.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, he's just kind of, like, putting the gun up to the bolt, and you just see him, like, closing his eyes and looking away before pulling the trigger.
Okay. So you line it straight up. Go ahead and roll your 3d6 for your first shot.
Just, I don't need a roll to hit.
No, I mean, you're right up against it, so.
Yeah, okay, sweet. 12.
Okay, so you watch as there's just like this burned right through that part. And you kind of twist it a little bit and breaks right off. First bolt is gone. One more bolt left.
Alright. And he shoots, but this time with one eye open. This was kind of cool last time. 12, 15.
Yeah, right through it. You now have a sign.
Yeah.
How are you gonna hold it up?
I was thinking about that. I was gonna like potentially like poke some holes in it and just run some rope around my arm and try and like hold it that way, or maybe bend the metal to make like a handle. Is that both of you are looking at her and blankly like?
Kara starts trying to think of it in terms of like fixing clothes. So she's like, her eyes are like narrowed, like looking at it, like.
Wow.
So
We
why
have
don't both
rope.
you two each give me an intelligence roll?
Okay.
12.
Okay, and Renan.
And then
Yeah.
Oh, me too. Or no?
Are you helping them with this process, or are you still searching?
Sure. I'm. I'll be helping them. Why not?
Okay. So yeah, you can give me one too.
16.
12,
11.
16, and 11. Okay. So you all kind of look around the house just for anything that you could find that would be helpful in this process. And as you begin to search the house, Renan, you find a closet that has a bunch of belts hanging in it, like leather belts. And you feel like this could be useful in somehow even just temporarily wrapping around the edges and to be something that you hold on to. So you can tighten it up and you can grab onto the belts in the back so you have a holder for your shield.
Oh, I like it. I can dig it. Yeah.
And then you can modify it later if you want to make it a little more reliable. But this is at least a temporary thing as long as those belts can hold up for the time being.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? And he's like, kind of tightens the belt and like holds it up in front of him, like his katana.
Hey, that's pretty smart.
It's a little awkward looking, but yeah, it's kind of harder
that'll
to
work,
hit
I
me,
guess.
right?
Yeah.
You can
I mean,
hit people with it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I could just push him. Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
I was
Let's
thinking
go
more
find her. Let's go
protection
find
sake,
her.
but yeah, that works too.
are we going to the danger
I don't know
zone?
if you
or what are we
ever.
doing?
I don't know if you ever told us the result of our survival.
Oh yeah, we're searching.
roll.
Well, now that you're all back outside looking, you continue to look around for any sort of evidence. And you kind of search the area around the wheelbarrow and just that whole surrounding area. And as you look nearby, you spot an arrow that is in a yard. It's kind of like stuck into the ground a little ways away. It looks like it was shot from the direction of the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
So
So can we
Did we
go?
find a bow on the guy?
you did not.
Okay.
Can we go? Can I go to where the wheelbarrow is and like look and see if I like see where?
And we'll go grab the arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably look around in the direction of the arrow.
So I'm sorry. You said the air. It looks like it came from the air. Like it looked someone shot it from the area of the wheelbarrow, or they were shooting it towards that.
Shooting it from the direction of the
From.
wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks fairly clean too. This isn't a super worn and weathered arrow. It looks somewhat recent.
Yeah, Ryan is looking back in the direction that it was shot from, kind of like watching around where Rye is and making sure no one else is using it as a trap. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so I think she's going back to look at the wheelbarrow. I'm looking around it in the area.
Okay. And as you look, you see a footprint that just has a little bit of the toes kind of dug into the ground, like the front part of the shoe dug into the ground, and a little bit of the grass around here and the dirt.
Oh, right by the arrow?
It's nearby that, and it looks like it's moving away from the wheelbarrow.
Oh. Okay, so I'll be like, guys, footprint. I found.
We run over.
See?
How big is the footprint? Is it like normal size? You said.
It's kind of smaller. It's not a large footprint. It's human sized, but it's a smaller human.
Okay. And it's going towards. Where
Different.
it's going towards. I'm sorry.
It's going away from the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Different from the tracks that we saw at the house, right?
And
That was a blood
the
trail.
blood trail. This isn't blood trail.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't get a.
Should we follow it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let's just try and keep our eyes open and see if we find anything. But let's just kind of keep walking towards the footprint.
Are you guys going full speed, stealthy? How do you want to do it?
Probably.
I mean, go ahead.
full speed. I don't know. But like stealthy if we need to.
Yeah, Kara seems like she's wanting to hurry, so yeah.
Okay, so
Fancy.
no stealth. Okay.
Fancy.
Just going straight out. So
Unless, like the last time though, unless we maybe see something or we get close to the danger part, like then we would
yeah, okay.
maybe put up.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll a perception roll first, and then I'm going to have you roll stealth at disadvantage for me.
Okay.
All of us or no?
All of you. Yep.
Okay. Perception and stealth.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I see everything. Oh, wow. Very nice rolls. Jeez.
So for me, perception was 12 and stealth was a 7.
Okay.
Natural 20 perception and a 16 plus 1. So 17.
Nice.
No, I'm sorry. 21 perception, 16 stealth. Sorry.
Okay. 16.
Mine was a 15 perception, 13 stealth,
All right.
which is low. That's the one thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
This was higher for me.
So you guys make your way with some haste, not really worried about being the quietest. I mean, you do have a few obstacles to get around. I mean, the streets have old automobiles that are just kind of worn down, flat tires that are parked on the sides, and I mean, debris is everywhere. There's leaves and overgrown grass all over the place. It's pretty nasty, but you're going as fast as you can down like sidewalks, and if you have to move into the middle of the street, you do, and looking around, trying to find whatever you can. And Brennan, you just almost feel like something is leading you. Like there's something that you're following. You're not 100% sure the source, but just your heartbeat is just almost giving you a direction to walk as you go. You walk with purpose forward. And you start to feel almost like there's a second heartbeat that you're hearing as you keep moving closer and closer to down this road in the direction of the foot was running.
And he start, because like I would assume that Rye's still in front, and he be using this and guiding Raya and be like, no, this way, like over here.
Sure. Do you follow Raya?
Do I follow him? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kind of notice and like just sort of follow.
And eventually you are led by Renan, and you cut into a backyard, and you come to a fence there that's a little short fence, about 4 feet high. You guys hop it quickly, and after you hop it, I mean, it rattles a little bit because it's one of those chain link fences, and you are in this other backyard, and you can hear some noise coming from the house of that you guys are nearby, the backyard of your. You can hear a sound of just like
Whoa.
coming from inside of it,
The sound.
and then you hear like a bang sound as well.
Can we like?
Like a
Can I
gun.
sneak up and like look at it?
More like somebody hitting a piece of wood with something else.
Can I like sneak in? Like, is there a window or anything, or is it just like boarded up?
Sure. So you get close to the edge of the house and begin to peer inside.
Mm-hmm.
You listen in, and it's coming from inside the house, but you don't see anything.
Brendan feeling any sort of sense of like we have to get in there right now? He said he was being guided earlier. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
that was.
I mean, you feel a sense of urgency, but it's not like if you don't get in there this very second, something bad happens. It's more just like that second heartbeat you're hearing is close by almost, is what you get the sense of.
Yeah.
I like
Adrenaline. Okay.
with hearing it, I quickly like cast my mage armor spell.
Okay. That smoky whisper comes around you and begins to cover your body and then just disappear from sight.
Renan's just gonna tap Raya on the shoulder and kind of like give a nod, like move in.
I just sort of nod, and I'm gonna really stealthily try and go forward.
I'll like
into the
lean
house.
over and whisper to Renan, just it's like the spec things around.
Check.
What?
I couldn't hear you. You were saying you're asking if the specs were around?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, still whispering. Yeah.
It's the specs.
Okay, Joe, hold on. And it'll use his divine sense,
Okay.
which doesn't work through walls.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't? Sorry.
Oh no.
No.
Gibbs wouldn't know, so.
Renan would just, offer it up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the specs are still here, but, like, I can't see anything inside the house.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
I don't
just
get
go
it.
see.
Okay.
Follow her.
Okay.
His eyes are, like, glowing now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing specks everywhere. Like I said, out here it's pretty dense. I mean, it doesn't obscure your vision, but they just kind of are flying through.
Kara's, if she's still behind him, is seeing him like randomly like ducking these like little specks that are invisible and not trying to get like
It's a weird way of
bouncing away
sneaking.
from his face.
But as you guys are kind of just hanging around the outside, peering in windows, you hear again, bang sound again.
Gross. Okay. Can we go towards where the sound is sneakily?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna go into the house.
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Unless you guys want to go.
Is there another window that we could potentially look
Renan
through?
wants to go. Yeah, Renan wants to just run out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's probably like right behind Raya, like almost egging her to move to push in.
So you find a side door, off to one side of the house, and you begin to go into there. Full speed? Is that what you're doing? Just barging in?
Or are we stealth? I thought we were stealthing. Yeah.
I would like to sneak.
Who's taking the lead on this, I guess? Who's going first?
Not me. I don't think. These other two seem a lot more gung ho.
I'll kind of look to Renan since he's been kind of leading, and I'll just like look at you. Like, do you want to go? Like, I'll whisper. Like, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
And they'll push forward. I mean,
So Renan first?
I think, yeah, he's just gonna, like, not barge in, but he's not also, like, going slowly either. He's trying to get to the sound.
Okay. So if you're just moving in,
Oh.
not super stealthy,
Yeah.
give me just a stealth with disadvantage.
9.
9? Okay. So you begin to, you push open the door and it creaks a little bit. You're trying to be quiet about it, and you take a couple steps in, and you see, almost like right in front of you, there's a set of stairs that have a doorway that's kind of just like ajar a little bit, but you can see a little down there with some cracks, like a crack in the doorway, that is stairs leading down, and you begin to walk in, and you step on the floor and just it creaks really loud, and you hear down in the basement.
Oh no. I'll like look at Renan and be like, what is
He
that?
like looks back out. Yeah.
Should we? Do we hear it, Mark?
Wonder
Do we
if
hear
they're-
any like? We hear like commotion, but do we hear any like fighting or anything, or just like that weird sound?
That's basically all you hear. Now it's really quiet.
Your sister's there.
Are you sure? How do you know?
Mark, is he still sensing that other heartbeat
Yeah.
downstairs?
I mean, just in your vicinity, you feel it. Yeah.
General, like he's not sure.
Yeah.
I think your sister's in danger, and he's gonna start moving towards the stairs, looking at Raya, like kind of waiting as a yes or no.
Okay, I'll nod and then, yeah, can we try and like sneak, like carefully, or can I try at least?
Okay.
He's gonna take out his gun, not the sword.
Okay. And Karis, you're in the back.
Yeah, I'm just ready. I'm just following their lead. My eyes are really big
Okay.
with adrenaline. Waiting.
So you begin to make your way down the stairs as quietly as you can. These stairs are old though, and they're creaking pretty badly. And you already feel like your presence is known just from that loud creak. But you begin to make your way down the stairs. Running, why don't you give me a perception roll in the lead there? Karis, or not Karis, Raya, it's dark down here. You can't see.
Natural 20.
Whoa!
Nice.
He's on a mission right now.
Nice.
You walk down these stairs. I'll bring up the map for you to see.
The second he sees another female, like in danger, he's gonna pop up dancing lights in the room. Distraction.
Okay.
And so that Raya can see.
You notice immediately there's some creatures that are kind of hunched around these crates looking at you in different debris in the room. And they are looking like they're trying to catch you by surprise.
Yeah, I don't know where they are in this room, but Brennan does. So, he's gonna stop.
You spot 3 right now, actually, from what you can see. There's one directly above you. There's one kind of diagonally, and one at like about 8 o'clock on the screen.
We can't see anything on the screen. It's black.
Well, you can't because you're not in there yet.
You're not in the room yet. Yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
I'll bring you in once you get into the room.
Oh, okay.
He kind of stops and reaches back out to Raya and like tapping her on her hand, like 1, 2, 3 with his fingers, and then kind of points each one out. And then
I think we need to roll for initiative.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm thinking for Raya's sake though, he's gonna release that dancing lights, and I don't know if you're gonna allow that before or after initiative. But...
I'll let that go off real quick, and that will be the initiator for combat.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So that way everyone can see, and we can. I just don't think I think Raya will have a hard time seeing down here without that.
Yep. So let me get you some emitting some lights. Just kind of fill up the room, and boom, lights just go off inside. And that's what we'll have initiative.
Took a long rest, right?
Yeah, you took a long rest. All right, just get this initiative going.
And for me, my high rolls.
Wait, what'd you?
10.
10
Oh,
for
okay.
running. Okay.
3. I rolled a
Oh, no.
3.
I actually did.
You got
I did
stuffing.
17, which is way better than my 1.
Nice.
So
Okay.
we're all flipping.
Sounds good. So the lights just bring out the lights and Raya, it's you first. So you're on some
okay.
stairs right now.
Am I able? How long do the lights last? I forgot what you said.
They typically last about a minute before they blink out and has to cast it again.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I run over to where that guy in the like bottom corner is? Can I run over there and attack him? Is he like? Is that a movement within range?
Yeah, looks like you can get there. You got 6 squares of movement, right? 2.
2, 3. Okay, so like right here. I can probably hit
You
him.
could have done some diagonals and you would have gotten to him. So.
Okay. So I'm at him, and I'm going to. Can I do sneak attack, or is that not possible if he's right in front of me?
Right now, you do not have anything that would give you sneak attack on him.
Wait, Mark, what do these people even look like?
Oh yeah, can you just
So
goblins or something?
you look at them, and they are about 3 feet tall. They have lots of pieces of metal kind of strapped to them. It almost gives you like a sense of kind of what Mithranon's doing with his shield, where it's just pieces of metal that he has strapped to his arm so he can fight with it. So these creatures have that, and they have big, bulky clubs that they've kind of built together with pieces of rock and other things attached to the tops of them. And they have this brownish skin, like this brownish tan skin, really sharp teeth, long, nasty green hair just covering them. It's just disgusting and slick with oil and real scarred up and nasty looking creatures.
You said their skin was like tannish?
Yeah, like a brownish tan color.
Kind of like what Helen was saying?
Yeah, these definitely remind you of what Helen was talking about.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm going to stab. And I'm sorry, I don't remember. Bonus actions are like, do I get once per round or once per, like, how many of those do I get?
You get one bonus action per round.
Okay.
So that can be used to do any of your cunning actions. And if you have a secondary weapon, you can attack with that as well. You just don't add your dexterity to the damage roll.
Okay, and for the cunning action, what is hide action? Is that where I can, like, basically make it, like, I can do a sneak attack or no?
Well, you'd need a place to hide first.
I see.
And then
Okay.
you could take the hide action to see if they can spot you or not.
Okay, I'll just can I just hit him twice with my, like, since I have 2 daggers, can I hit him once with each dagger?
So once with your main hand, once with your offhand.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. So this is going for the first one. Oh well, nope. I imagine 4 to hit does not hit.
4 does not hit.
Does not hit. Oh, but natural 20 on the second one.
That will hit.
Yeah.
That will hit.
So you'll just roll the d4 twice. No addition to it.
No addition. Okay. Ooh, 6.
Nice.
Nice. So you swing around towards this one that's just teeth bared at you, and you swing with your first one missing, and then your second one you get him right in the stomach, and blood just begins to pour out from him. But he is still standing.
Cool.
So that is your turn. I believe that's everything you can do. So, Renan, you're up next.
Okay. Who cares what will be coming up? He's going to down here. Still, range, shoot, 40. Yeah, okay, he's fine. He's gonna take one step. What is he gonna do? This way, and then he's gonna aim at the one in front of Raya. He's gonna try and shoot his laser pistol, and kind of like using his shield. He's kind of like crossing over and like holding his pistol up with it, and then aiming with that.
Nice. Okay.
Then he's like keeping one eye open until he presses the trigger and then blinks. Jeez, nah, just a 9 without a modifier.
So there's some debris that looks like it's fallen in from the upper floor. This guy's kind of crouched down behind, and she hit right off of that. Miss.
Cool. But yeah, that'll be his turn, and then kind of waiting for Garrus to come down the stairs behind him.
Okay. Well, before that, it is their turn. These nasty little creatures, they begin to charge you guys. Brendan, you got 3 that come towards you. There was an additional one that was hidden back in the corner, it looks like. And 1 on you, Raya. So. The first one will go for Raya. We'll do that one first. That is only a 7 to hit, though.
Nope. No.
So you are good there. Renan, though, you got 3 attacks coming your way right now.
Yeah.
Natural 1 on the first one.
I don't think that one hits.
That is a 8 on the second one. And a 22 on the third one.
Even with the shield, he's like bashing the other one open as the third one gets him.
Yeah, I mean, just being surrounded on so many sides, it's a lot to watch out for. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage from him.
Yeah. The bulletproof thing that only soaks up ranged attacks, right?
Yeah, it's ballistic damage. So
Right. Okay. Cool.
you feel this thud right in your back as the third one comes around and just BAM! Gets you right in the lower part of your back.
Yeah, you guys hear a little whiny sound from Ren.
Definitely going to be feeling that one. But Karis, it's your turn. So your first 5 feet of movement will be getting into the room. To the top of the stairs. There you are.
I'm here. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I look around, and before I do anything else, I'll shoot off a chaos bolt.
Yeah.
There you go.
We'll do the one closest to me.
Okay. Let's roll your attack.
The one that hit Ren, right? That one hit Ren. Actually.
Yeah, that one's the one that got him in the back. Okay. The other 2, he's got his shield up and they're not able to get to him, but the one in the behind, boom.
Oh no, I don't think I hit well wait, yeah, it is a ranged spell attack. An 8.
No.
Okay.
Just for fun, why don't you roll and see what kind of damage it would be?
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. So much fun.
I can pick, so it'd be either cold or poison. We'll do cold.
Okay. So there's just a blast of cold air just hits the ground. You guys feel a bit of a chill in the room after that happens. But
Okay. And then maybe I'll even say, like, and, you know, I don't know if they speak the language, but I'll just be like, you guys better be afraid! And be trying to be really intimidating to scare them.
okay. Sounds good.
Can I do anything, or...
Sure, you can give me an intimidation roll, see how scary you are.
Oh, I got 22!
Nice. So, the one that you shot at just kind of like looks up at you with eyes wide, just seeing the cold spot on the ground. The other 3 don't really seem to look at you at all, but that one, he's afraid of you.
Yeah!
Renan looks over with the same fearful look. That almost hit me!
Alright. So, at the top of the round, after you yell out, Karis, and shout your little intimidating speech, you hear from behind the door in the center of the room there, you hear, "Help! Help me! Help!" coming from behind it.
Hey Mark, for sake of being honest, the damage I took, I rolled a concentration check for Dancing Lights.
Yeah?
Rolled a 1.
Alright! Well,
let's put that out there.
there goes that light, so let me get rid of that real quick. Pew! Gone. Okay. So, Ryan, you are in the dark again, and it's your turn, so you cannot see anything.
But I can still see the guy in front of me, right? Or I know he's in front of me.
You know he's there, but you will be at disadvantage to blindly strike at him.
Okay, we're gonna do the 2 attacks again. Oh, actually, can I do sneak attack this time since it's dark?
You gotta hit him first to see if that's even possible. So.
Okay, and so I'm gonna try it twice. We're gonna try it twice. We're just gonna see.
Okay, disadvantage for both attacks.
Oh, I got a 15 and a 19 so 15
Nice.
plus 2 to hit. So that was the first hit. So I definitely hit that one.
Okay.
Second one.
I'm
not even kidding. I got a 17 and 18 for the second one. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
That was really lucky. This die is doing me wonders today. Okay, so I have. I'm assuming 19 and 17 to hit.
Those hit, but you do not get sneak attack on these.
Okay. So just
Oh
I
yeah,
get.
because it wouldn't be because with disadvantage.
Okay, I got
Forgetting all the rules on
4 and 5 damage, so 9 damage.
All right. So, I mean, you just kind of swing blindly, knowing where this was, and you just are wildly go around, and eventually you just kind of like feel yourself pushing into the ground, and it is not moving anymore.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now what? Now I'm in the dark. So what the heck?
Now you have no idea where to go. You just kind of hear this like sounds from these creatures back in the darkness of the room. Renan, it's your turn.
Oh man.
So you can see them, but
No. Do I use the action for dancing lights? Probably.
Okay, I can stumble
Probably
around.
help her. Wouldn't know. How well
The gunshot would provide some light for 0.5 seconds.
I could like memorize where everyone is in the room.
it's like a strobe light going off. Just
It's actually a good idea. Yeah, I think he's gonna be really overwhelmed with being surrounded, and he's kind of like trying to hold the gun in front of him to the 2, and he switches it to burst and just kind of like fires, like just a little reaction, trying to hit as many things as
Nice.
we can in front of him.
So the 2 right in front of you burst in. Okay. So
Yeah.
that uses up
As
10
like a
shots,
10-foot
so
cube.
mark off 10 shots for that. And it's a DC 15 dex save for them, so let's see how they do.
I'm pretty dexterous though.
First one rolled a 15 total, and
Oh.
second one rolled an 18 total.
No.
So they dodge
Uh-oh.
completely on those.
Gosh, not even half damage. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Cool. I didn't like that. That was really loud.
So yeah, just pulling the trigger, and just you just hit in ground and stuff behind them. Nothing happens. So
Ryan over here in the middle.
What? I can't see anything.
I know. I'm sorry. They dropped. That's a turn.
okay, it is their turn now, and that one is still kind of like cowering away from Karis with its fear of her. So I'll give that one disadvantage on this roll, but the other 2 are going to attack regularly.
Nice.
So the first 2,
Nice. And they can see in the dark.
they apparently look like they can see in the dark.
Dang it, this is worth a try.
The first one against you is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And the second one is a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC with the shield. now.
Ooh. So yeah, it just gets past it for 3 damage.
Nice.
And now the scaredy cat one. Let's see what he gets. One of them was a natural 20. The other was an 8 for a total of 12. So that's a miss.
Thank you, Karis.
I'm so scared.
And I'm gonna roll to see if he saves against your fear now for that. Okay, now he recovers himself.
Okay.
You got one good round from it. Saved him from a critical hit. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, Karis, your turn.
Okay, well, hearing the girl, I'll be like, "Oh, Melinda, is that you? Is that you in there?" And then I'll cast a spell.
Okay. What you doing?
I'm gonna try Chaos Bolt again.
Okay, same one.
Oh, 20!
Nice.
Much better.
Roll
Okay.
the damage and tell me what type of damage.
Okay. Here, I'll determine the damage first. So I'll do psychic again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So that is, hold on. I think that's 34.
34.
What?
Really?
Wait, do maths for me. I rolled 7, 8.
Wow.
And then I
Here.
rolled high again after. I forgot all the other ones. So I feel like that did add up to.
Oh man, with a critical hit, like.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
So you just move your hands around, and you watch as this creature just grabs his head and starts just screaming like, ah! Ah! Blood everywhere. once again.
Again, blood on Ren's face.
It's complete dark. I just hear screaming and blood just spatters on me. I'm like,
Yeah, you have no idea what just happened.
What's happening?
But
You hear Karis go, oh no, I'm sorry!
Got in my mouth this time. Oh my god.
so, another big old mess.
Oh no!
Anything else you want to do, Karis? As that one is definitely dead.
Can I intimidate another one? Because I just made his friend's head explode?
I'll roll for them to see what happens, but it's not... Okay. They don't seem super fazed by their friend dying, but that was still pretty impressive.
Kara's second of her name, Exploder of Heads.
Oh no!
Okay.
Her eyes are super wide, like she's really freaked out, but she's also like trying to be like, yeah, see what happens, type of thing to these guys, but obviously it's not working.
Yeah. Okay, so you're still staying where you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you hear back in the top of the room, like, yeah, it's, Melinda, help me, I'm hurt.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Raya, you're
Wait.
in the dark.
Oh, never mind. Does she have a turn? Is that why you're responding?
I'm just
or were
doing
you
her at the
responding
top
on
of the
my
round,
turn?
so.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'm in the dark. I'm going to yell out, Melinda, keep talking so I can hear where you're coming from. It's Raya.
Okay.
Do I hear her talking, or can I hear where she's coming from at all, or no?
At the top of the round, she'll be able to respond, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, did I hear?
I mean,
Did I
she
get?
talked last round.
She did
Yeah,
talk,
when she
right?
talked last round, did I hear where she was coming from, or no?
You heard a general direction, yeah.
So can I and just from remembering what the room looked like before the lights went out, can I try and make my way over to where she was, where I heard her?
Okay, give me we'll go with Dex check with disadvantage, because you can't see.
Dex check with disadvantage.
True.
Oh, okay. This die. I don't know what's happening with this die. I got a 20 and a 15. This is going really well so far. Knock on wood. So plus Dex 2, so 17.
Okay. So you begin to feel your way over. You make yourself get all the way to the wall because you had a general sense, but you do get attacked once because there's a creature who can see you,
Okay.
who's gonna have advantage because you're blinded right now too.
Okay.
That will be a 20 to hit.
Yep. That is.
For 6 damage as his club just boom collides with you right in the back.
Ow. Okay.
Very painful. But you're up against the wall now, and you are right outside kind of the door where you heard her from.
Okay. Cool. And I'm assuming next turn I can open it, or am I able to do that now?
I mean, you'll be able to attempt it next turn, but...
Okay. Attempt.
You're kind of feeling around in the dark right now, so...
Okay.
We'll see. Renan, though, it's your turn.
Is going to move up here. I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights again, because you can tell how much Raya's having an issue. And then he's gonna take the tablet as a bonus action. Heal up himself.
Okay. So, yeah, roll a d4, add 1.
Nice.
Oh no, I
I've
thought you meant
heard.
tablet like an iPad type tablet because we found a wheelbarrow of tablets and other technology. So I was like, why is he what? Okay. We got it now.
Renan calling to the Power Rangers. Heal me.
So, yeah, you pop in the tablet, begin chewing it, and you feel that surge of life come back to you. Okay. It is the 2 monsters' turns, though. So that one now is focused on you, Raya, as you are messing around over there. And this one's going to continue for you, Renan. So first one now against you, Raya.
Now that I have a shield, I'm going to give it disadvantage with my protection
Ooh,
feature.
that's good, because the first one was a 19 on the die.
For me?
The second one's a 13. Does a 13 hit you?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Didn't you say my AC is 13? So.
Oh yeah, so it just gets by.
Oh, I tried. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's only 3 damage though.
Oh, well, I'm still not doing amazing, but I'm not doing horribly either.
The other one though sees you kind of going in to put your shield in front of Raya, and he's looking to strike and hit you while you're open. And yeah, he gets a 21 to hit. So. That's
makes sense.
4 damage as he gets you right in the side there, as you exposed your body a little more.
Just barely hold on to the chewing gum with my one last temporary hit point.
All right, Karis, your turn.
Okay. I'll go down the stairs a little bit more. Great to hear.
Okay.
But I'm still at range. And I will kind of summon forth just this last bit of energy that I feel to convert, and this is a bonus action, to convert one last spell slot.
Okay.
And I will try one more Chaos Bolt, just because that was very effective last time.
At the one just right in front of you?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, 17?
That will hit.
Okay, so... Okay, let's do fire.
Fire, okay.
So... 9 damage.
Okay, so you unleash on this one just a blast of fire that shoots from your hand. Suddenly there's a large rush of heat that fills the room, and you watch as this figure just begins to flail wildly as flame begins to engulf its body. It looks like it catches in his hair and just begins to burn him alive, and he collapses to the ground and kind of just like simmers out.
Nice.
This charred, burnt corpse.
Don't did that either!
What?
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
That's so cool.
At the top of the round, you hear from inside the room just, Raya, what are you doing here? Please, get me out of here, please, help!
Okay. And it sounded close to me, right? At that far away.
Oh, it's, yeah, right behind the doorway, which you can see now, so.
Okay, I'll say I'm going to try to get you out. Just stay away from the door if you can. I'm going to try and bust it down.
Okay.
Oh God. Is there? I guess yeah. I'll try the handle. I'm assuming it's locked. Yes.
You feel definitely some resistance as you try to open it.
Do I know how to pick locks? Is that a thing I can do?
I mean, you're proficient with thieves' tools, right?
I am. Yeah. So I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay.
First.
So you just drop to a knee and begin trying to pick the lock. Go ahead, give me a thieves' tool check. So proficiency and dex added in.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. 15.
Okay, you begin to move around in there, and you do not get the sense that this is a locked door. There just seems to be something barricading it from the other side.
Oh. Okay. I can't probably talk to her, but I'm just gonna ask her. Melinda, is there something on the other side of the door that's blocking it? I can't pick the lock.
Okay.
And then was that my action, or can I try and?
Yeah, that was your action to try to open it with
okay.
the lockpick.
Okay.
Okay. Renan, it's your turn.
Renan's gonna drop his gun.
Okay.
And he's kind of move here, and kind of taking his katana from his sheathing, he's gonna kind of try and swing upwards with an attack on the back of this one. Would he get thinking? I wasn't sure if you'd roll that.
I'm going to
Or
say
on the other side.
no, because Raya's not really a threat with what she's doing.
Engaged.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to say
I
no,
thought.
but...
And if that's the case, I'll just... I did not mean to repeat. I'll stay here.
Just start spinning in circles there.
Yeah. Just start. I don't even know what I just did, but sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'll get it back eventually. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I roll.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah. 19 plus 3,
Oh
so
yeah,
22.
that will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And in moment of trying to take this guy out so Raya can save her sister, I'm gonna smite it with first level.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Be 3d8. So 7 and 12, 13 points of damage.
Nice.
It kind of
So,
like shining off of the sword, like the sword all of a sudden glows with like a bluish light as it leaves this trail of an attack all of a sudden.
yeah, this faint glow, the blue faint glow just rises up the blade as you swing it in an upward motion. Raya, just kind of nervousness, you're looking back over your shoulder to see what's going on here, because that creature's right behind you, and Karis, you see right in front of you that those markings that he has that usually just show up in moonlight, there's a moment where they just kind of flash into appearance with this whiteness as he swings upwards, and this blue beam just kind of goes right through this creature, and he just falls to the ground dead. And
then just slowly sheathes his sword back again.
Glow, boys, glowing! That was amazing!
I like looks over with a little bit of I don't like that name, but Raya. That's all he says.
Yeah, I like rush over to look at the door too.
okay. So you just hear from inside, I put stuff in front of it. I can try to move it.
Well, you're hurt. Okay, wait. You bust it down. Can I try to kick it?
Sure, give me an athletics check.
You're like the smallest one
Please
among
natural
us.
one. Please natural one.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Natural one would have been perfect.
I mean, you kick it, and it's fairly solid, and you feel the door kind of like sound like it creaks a little bit, but it's still stuck shut.
We all can kick it.
Okay, yeah, I guess we could try, or like try and like push it if we can.
Okay, so one of you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Who's the most I'm really bad at strength, so I don't know if I should.
Karis will just go for it if...
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'll give her advantage.
Oh my gosh, you rolled double ones!
Oh my gosh.
You're like just pushing, nothing's happening.
There's some blood on the ground from the head explosion that's right there, and you just slip and fall as you begin to try to collide with the door.
Ooh.
Ow!
Okay, I'll talk to the door and say, Melinda, what did you put in front of the door? How can we get it
I'll move it. Hold on. And you
Be
just
careful.
hear this like scraping sound of wood, and then this slide of metal, and all of a sudden the door just kind of begins to swing open, and just kind of like on the ground, reaching up, you see your sister just look up at you with both just kind of like the visible, visible evidence of horror that she's been through, but a look of relief as she locks eyes with you, Raya, and just a smile begins to kind of spread a little bit across her face. And we'll pick up next time with that conversation.
Yay!
We saved her!
Hopefully, if we're good, we can heal.
So there we go, guys.
Yay, we did it!
And we didn't die.
Two big fights there. A couple of crazy cool abilities that came out. That's
and some misses.
and some misses.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Oh,
And
guys,
still wiping blood from the inside of his mouth. That's not his.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think that you would use psychic to make their heads explode, but that's pretty fun and also just
I mean,
awful.
if you do 35 psychic damage to a creature that has 7 HP,
Yeah.
Oh.
you blow their head up, okay? Like, it's dead.
Overkill.
It's really dead. So,
Oh my gosh.
so yeah, you definitely murdered that thing. But
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, good job, guys. You made it. You won 2 pretty solid fights. Great work. That was a lot of fun.
Yay.
So,
Cool.
Thank you to everyone that joined us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you everybody who did come in and chat in the stream. If you haven't already, go ahead and give us a follow just to support us, and you could be entered in our 50 follower giveaway for some art from my wife Rachel. She does our character art on the stream here. And you also can go find us on our YouTube channel to catch up on any old ones that you've missed or anything like that. You can link down to that down below in the information of our channel here. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, give us a like, and you can share this video with others too, just to spread some love of D&D to people out there. We'd appreciate all of that. So,
Yes.
Drinking dragons.
yes. So thanks again for showing up. We appreciate all you guys, and we hope you have a great week. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.